Hello.
Oh, sorry. Muted. Hope everyone's having a good day, good night, good evening.
You see that? Scuff. We're never going to avoid it.
Stuff is perfect. Thank you, Artemis, for 2. Rima Schism, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Rima is having a wonderful time. A lot of people are apparently very mad at her, and I didn't even have to do anything this time. Granted, I did do something, but I didn't have to do something this time, so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, for people who didn't see it in my Discord or on my Twitter, they added a Pokemon machine to the place I go to for my breaks. And you can see the Pokemon machine from the area I take my break in. So I decided today, like, hey, let's try and actually get some cards. Because I haven't been able to get cards in it all week, because every time I go, it's empty. So I open it, and it's empty again, except for 1 booster pack. So I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll get that 1 booster pack. It's $4. You know, it makes me feel like a little kid again, opening Pokemon packs. It's whatever. So I get my 1 booster pack, and I go, and I sit down to do my lunch. About halfway through my lunch, a lady comes in the store with her son, goes over to the Pokemon machine, wrong button. I was trying to find, there's the Fujitech button. Goes over to the Pokemon machine and buys one of the boxes that's like $60, 2 of the smaller boxes that I think are like $20 each, I forget, and then like 15 booster packs. And I'm sitting over here going, where the fuck did that come from? The machine was empty. I was literally at the machine 5 seconds ago. It was empty. Where did that come from? So after I finish eating my food, I go up to like the customer service to talk to like the manager guy. I'm like, bro, machine, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. And he goes, oh, I don't really know how it works, but that machine runs on AI. And apparently, based on how many people touch the machine and how many people it sees walk past it, is how it determines whether or not to actually give out certain items. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean the AI is determining whether I'm allowed to buy an item or not? What the fuck is this?
Well,
also, you disappeared from VTube Studio.
Yeah, my tracker died because I forgot I was messing with wires a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do the Fugi.
I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't just like buy what I want out of the machine. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
So apparently that's a thing in these Pokemon card machines, which is fucking wild. Also, I opened my pack and I got a shiny Xerneas. I don't think I got a shiny Xerneas. I got like what they call it, like hollow foil, where the card is shiny, but it's not like, you know, sparkly. I got one of those for Xerneas, and I've got a new book to put my cards in coming on Thursday.
I didn't know that Pokemon had a name.
Xerneas?
Yeah.
The big deer?
I never looked into the name of the Pokemon. I was like, cool Pokemon. That and the Twinkle meme.
It's Xerneas and the Veltal. I like X and Y. But I might occasionally buy like a card pack, and then I'll take like pictures of it and share it, because I'm just kind of, you know, I like collecting the cards.
Watch them be like, all right, today we got like a bagillion cards, and today we have 0.
Yep. Congrats on having to not fight the scalpers. Now I'm fighting the machine.
Would you rather fight the scalpers or the machine?
I'd kind of rather fight the scalpers at this point. What do you mean the machine tells me I just can't buy it?
But you're still paying at a reasonable price, Mizu. The clankers are helping you.
Like, I'm so annoyed that I watched this lady, after it told me it only had 1 card pack, walk away with 1 huge box, 2 small boxes, and 15 boosters. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, thank you for the super chat, Candy Sensei. It's pronounced Avatal. I probably still said that wrong. Thank you very much. Anyways, take my money. I had to fight mechanical scalpers.
Oh, these! I've never seen these before.
Seen what?
I had to like look up what your what station is, and I'm like, this has to be like a big machine. There's no way a tiny machine is shoving out like 2 boxes and stuff.
Oh, here, real quick, I could just send you the picture of the one that's in this store. I posted it to my my Discord at one point.
Okay.
Where are my messages with Ken? What? Have I really messaged this many people lately? Here we go. There's
Sometimes it's about having the fun.
So, this is the machine. And you can kind of see the wall behind it for how far back it goes.
Yeah. That's huge. Looks like it's something. It looks like it could crush you.
So yeah, you can see in the center of the machine there, that big box is the one that she bought.
Okay.
And then the box on the side are the 2 little boxes she got, and then just like 15 boosters.
Okay. Number 1, I'm disgusted. And I don't even buy Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Well, you get a whole box.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the box. I'm kind of curious.
Better come with some Pokemon cereal and gummies.
There's a little metal tin for Pikachu that I kind of want. That's like $10. So I don't know what's in it. Kind of want it though. Anyways, chat. We had to bring on Kendra tonight because we're going to talk about Hoodweebs. Granted, we bring on Kendra every night, so that doesn't really count. But tonight especially. And what's funny is Kendra can see who's on screen right now. And as soon as Kendra opened the screen, she's like, oh, I know that guy.
I can't forget that mop of a hair. I'm sorry.
I've never seen this guy before, chat. I have no idea.
My gosh.
So people sent me this video specifically, but I saw it was from 3 years ago. So I was like, 3 years is kind of old. Let's see what he's doing now. So I watched his latest video that was released like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm like, you know what? I actually think this is a really good shot chaser. So, so we're just gonna do both. We're gonna see how he feels about anime, and then we're gonna see how he feels about how other people feel about him in anime.
Yeah, the vaporwave is proof where we're going with this.
Here, I'll go ahead and pop it up for chat. So Kendra can already see it. I got it maxed out on volume. Are you ready, Kendra?
Gosh, I thought this guy quit years ago.
This MF defended High Guardian Spice. Let that sink in. He does actually have a video on the right side of my screen right now as a suggested video called High Guardian Spice, Harassment Isn't Criticism.
I know exactly, here's the thing, I know exactly who this guy is, and I know exactly why he made that video specifically. Only because his other friends also made videos defending the creator and the show. They were the only people defending the show, by the way.
Nose ring, not a good start. It is a good example of septum ring theory, chat. Also, thank you so much for the super chat, Hero. Hey, you too. Hope you're having a good night. Looking forward to Kenny's Sneakerella watch along.
Oh, okay. Do you know about that?
I vaguely. When people kept saying Sneakerella, I thought, like, do you mean Stripperella? The Stanley show?
No, what happened was that a couple of years ago when Disney Plus first came out, for Black History Month, they released a Cinderella clone movie called Sneakerella, about a boy who loves sneakers and wants to get into the high-end sneaker manufacturer company.
Is he black?
And meets the princess. Yes.
Okay, this is the most racist thing I've ever heard of.
It's like
That's a joke, right?
Movie. No. Like, the movie is 100%, like, genuine.
How do people do this? Like, what room are they in where they're like, you know what? Let's do a Cinderella version with a guy. We're gonna make him black. And he's just gonna be obsessed with shoes. I seen that on the TikToks. The black kids are obsessed with shoes.
the swagger of a black teen.
What's that one really cringe guy that worked on the DuckTales reboot that said some shit like, this smug brat Latina just destroys right-wingers with a look? And I'm like, what the fuck are you...
I know which... Okay, I don't know who he is, but I know which tweet you're talking about. It was something akin to like this smug Latina like destroys masculinity, and everybody was like, okay, bro, we understand what you were doing, and yet, why does she look like that? Why does she look so suggestive looking? Like, why did she look like that? Why is she staring at us like that?
No, but really, look at this cocky teenage Latina coming to destroy your fragile ego with a look. I love this image so much. This is the guy that did the reboot, by the way. This is not just some random ass Twitter user.
The funny thing is that the DuckTales reboot is actually really good, and I'm pretty sure this right here is the only legacy outside of a couple of clips from the show that'll just last for eternity.
It will. Like, even on fucking Reddit, they're sitting here like, is he okay? What the fuck? Like, what's wrong with him?
Even better, this is the Kotaku subreddit.
Toa, thank you so much for the super chat. By the way, I had to rewrite that like 5 times for YouTube to take it. Before that, they said scalpers are an indicator of an economic mismatch. Fix the mismatch and they go away. Chasing away scalpers won't fix the problem. Yet the problem is Pokemon cards are too limited. Scalpers exist because they don't produce more of them. Which is dumb, because like there's all this supply, there's all this demand, and you just refuse to supply. And then thank you so much, Internet Zen Master, for the super. I click back and the first thing I see is dude is a nose ring. Hoo boy. Also Stripperella mentioned, once again, reminding me how based Mizu is. Look, Stripperella was great. That formulated part of my childhood. Like, that's life sometimes.
Listen, sometimes it's the weird thing that you shouldn't have seen as a kid that formulated your life, and then you made you a creative.
Yeah.
And then we got stuff like that. Tweet.
Anyways, are you ready, Kendra, for whatever we're in for today?
Yeah.
This video, by the way, chat, is called "Being an Anime Fan is So Embarrassing."
Hey, if
get
you
out
like
your
my
bingo
face,
cards,
but you can't get
Pat.
a plus shiver because that shit flopped, you can definitely get this new merch on a new...
Oh, by the way, this is definitely some shit he's probably picked up from one of his, like, cringe friends. But the entire start of the video is him just asking for money and telling you he has merch. Do that shit at the end of the video. I have not seen your video yet. Stop trying to immediately advertise to me.
Yeah.
New site, Crowdmate. We got the original hoodies back in stock. We even got new sweater stickers. We even got beanies and dad hats. I love beanies. Look at them. They're so cool. We even got socks if you like those too. Look, we finally got a mug. He's on a mug, and he's on a mug he's holding. Talk about meta humor. New merch on crowdmate.com. Link in the description. Y'all know it's about that time again. It's everyone's favorite pastime. Watching Joey complain about trivial nonsense again. Fight. Y'all do seem to love it when I complain about stuff people kind of care about, which usually ends up pissing off a pocket subsection of other people, and it's pretty funny. Anyways, I'm right, and I'm awesome, and it's time to complain about fiction again. Let's hope we don't get death threats on this one, because I'll be making them Twitter niggas mad as fuck.
What do we think about the opening?
Ironically enough, that was funny for all the wrong reasons.
It kind of was. And he's like speeding through. I don't have this on 2x, by the way, chat. It's just how he's talking.
Oh yeah, no, he talks like that all the time. At
Why
least
is his
in video
persona
wise.
white? Why is he whitewashing himself?
You see, he had
That's
his own.
part of
he
the
had
second video.
something. It's something. Everybody had a white Sona as a kid. It's okay, guys. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Every black creator had that one white Sona.
Thank you so much, Wolfsbane, for the super. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to have that problem, but changed philosophies to reprint sets on high demand, while Magic the Gathering creates artificial demand, and Pokemon just doesn't care.
You know what? That makes sense.
If some of y'all didn't get the pretty obvious memo, I like anime. Anime since around early middle school has always had a
Do you, though? Do you really like anime?
He likes the cool anime, as seen by the first 3 anime he showed.
Yeah. We're just immediately on Demon Slayer, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z.
But we shoved in Ava. Ava's the second tier layer of anime fans, even though it's like barely above the first layer.
People that bring up Ava have never watched Ava. I am gonna die on this hill. There's like a bajillion people that talk about Ava. All they know is the specific scenes people have shared.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They know the elevator scene, and they know Shinji fapping on Asuka. That's it.
Considering that recently I found out that Kaoru, I guess spoilers for Ava newbies who want to get into Ava, but I still want to get into Ava. Considering the fact that I found out that Kaoru, despite literally being on multiple merch, especially BL merch with Shinji, only came in for like 1 episode and then like got killed and then never acknowledged again unless like other material. Yeah. I was kind of it sounds about right.
Because like a lot of people have no idea what Ava's even about. They still think it's like some meta takedown of weebs and mecha, when in reality it's just homie working through his daddy issues with fucking Miyazaki.
I think it's funny because at first it was like, oh guys, it's Shinji getting the robot because people actually watched Ava, and now you got a lot of people who just say they're anime fans but don't watch anime that either they don't watch anime and they don't watch anime they like, to be more specific. Now it's the pseudo intellectuals being like, we're gonna dictate the tragedy of Ava, and then I know in a couple of years it's gonna loop back around to getting the robot Shinji.
Yeah. It always annoys me with Ava because it's not even like a secret what it's about. The fucking director has talked about it openly in interviews, and like almost every single time they ask, he's like, yeah, you know, it's me working through my issues. I actually really love anime and I actually really love mecha, and it was supposed to be a love letter to anime and mecha.
But the pseudo intellectuals, Miku. Miku.
Yeah, close enough. I think I'm still listed as Hatsune Mizu on Discord.
Yeah, to be fair, still really cute name.
Yeah, it worked. Mizutamari.
Mizutamari.
Hatsune Mizutamari. A small but important impact on my life. Now I don't remember what my first anime was, except for like Dragon Ball Z Kai when I came on Nicktoons, but I grew up on some certified hood classics.
I feel like if you really do enjoy anime, you have at least a rough idea of what your first anime was, right?
It's kind of weird because, like, for me, I can't really tell you my first anime, like when I acknowledged the medium as a whole, but I can remember one of them, at least before I discovered anime, was Inuyasha.
Yeah.
And that was only because I actually, like, asked someone who was more familiar with the genre if this was an anime, and then I immediately started watching it.
Maybe it's just because my first anime was so formulative to my childhood development.
Ain't that the truth?
Thank you, Zen Master, for the super. Me, a white guy, a white Sona, nani the fuck. And yes, a lot of people who talk about Ava have never seen Ava. I watched it growing up and forgot half the damn thing. Now get in the robot, Shinji.
I almost knocked over my microphone.
And look, again, nothing against Dragon Ball, but whenever you talk to a Hoodweeb and the first thing they say is, I watch some Hood classics, you know, like Dragon Ball. Brother, everybody watched Dragon Ball. You're not special. It's weird if you haven't watched at least one episode of Dragon Ball. Everybody's seen Dragon Ball. Stop saying it like it fucking matters, bro.
We gotta be specific. Mizu, Dragon Ball Z.
Do you say Z or Kai?
Dragon Ball Z Kai was back on Nicktoons, and I only know that because that's how I was introduced to Dragon Ball.
Fair.
Fullmetal Alchemist, Kill la Kill, Tenchi Muyo. I really
notice that he said Kill la Kill. Just let's keep that in mind.
We already know we're already setting ourselves up. We're setting ourselves
really like
up.
Tenchi Muyo. I really like Tenchi Muyo. Like enough to have all this physical media. I even like the spinoffs that people didn't really care for. Niggas didn't give a fuck about GXP. I did though. I had a problem. Now imagine my 10 to 12-year-old shock finding out I could watch more action animation, considering at the time American cartoons were canceling them shits left and right. Boy, I was geeked, let me tell you. My mom did not fuck with Naruto though. She saw some nigga get stabbed with a kunai one night when we were vacationing somewhere, and she was like, fuck no. So I watched everything but. And then I just watched it anyways. I played the Storm games first though. Those are really good. The point is, like any other kid, I got an anime. And getting into something, you eventually become aware of all the like-minded people that like it as well. And eventually I became aware of the anime community. Now for as aware of the community I was, I never aligned with it and never did call myself an anime fan. Mostly because I didn't care, but I was just a nigga that liked anime. But that's
I'm not an anime fan. I'm just a nigga that likes anime. Shut the fuck up. I do agree, though. You're not a fan.
I watched anime through YouTube videos because of the a la Espanol 5-parters. If you didn't have at least one anime that was questionable in your lineup that you still liked, are you really an anime fan?
Noir, thank you for the super. My first animes that I knew was Tenchi Muyo and Outlaw Star. Also, chat's mentioning how can you like Tenchi Muyo and still be a hoodweeb?
That's what I'm kind of shocked about. He's like, yeah, no, I like this one series. I'm like, that's a harem series that I'm pretty sure has fan service.
Oh, it's loaded with fan service. He even shows some of it. Don't worry, though. We're going to get into that.
Oh.
For other niggas, some people are just anime. Like when I say just anime, I mean it. It's a whole lifestyle for some niggas. Like some niggas eat, sleep, drink, and shit anime. That's all they do. And I mean, nothing wrong with that at all. Just, live your life. It's just a lot of people that do this. Like a lot of people. And for a hot minute, I tried to be one of those people.
So I kind of hate when people say this or act like this. And I think most of chat can probably understand why. It's because anime is like a huge, wide-ranging thing. It's kind of like saying, is your whole personality really just the art of cinema? And it's like, there's like a bajillion things that fall under that umbrella. Like, what are we talking about?
What is it? Not only that, but you gotta remember, anime was a nerd culture and was rejected for a long time. Like, half the reason I go on rants about anime as I do is because I literally had nobody else to talk to, and I just consumed it. So when I finally got some friends, that's all I ever wanted to talk about, because you find some really cool stuff in the media.
Yeah.
So when you have a nerd culture, a bunch of rejects are, and then you make it not you make it the cool thing. Guess what? The rejects kind of didn't go away because you were the reason why they were rejected.
Yeah, but I mean, like, think about saying that with anything else. It's like, why does your whole life revolve around like games? Oh, like, which ones specifically? Like, it's a really wide umbrella. Or maybe something a hoodweeb could understand a little bit better. Why does your whole life revolve around sports?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't say this about anything else until it's anime. Except anime is just this huge, wide-ranging thing.
Why is your life wrapped up around hype moments and aura?
Yeah, or books. Like, why is your whole, like, why is everything you do around books? Well, there's like there's a billion books. There's books of all kinds. There's all sorts of things in books. Like, why are you saying this like it's a weird thing? Everybody's life typically does revolve around sort of one specific interest. Like, people could say it doesn't, but most people, if you really got down to brass tacks, probably has just one thing they're super interested in over others.
Yeah.
Thank you, Internet Zen, for the super. 90s kids growing up on the Toonami block know the classics. OG Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, Sailor Moon, and Kenshin. First true anime I recognized as such was Inuyasha and Big O on Adult Swim. Goddamn, I'm old. I did watch Inuyasha as a kid. Although I also watched a lot of Zoids, and I don't think Zoids counts as an anime. I don't really remember who made it. I'd have to go back and look at it.
I saw Inuyasha as a kid, but because I was sharing my TV with my sister, I had to change the channel. But I let that one scene from that one episode of introducing Moroku imprint on my mind that I was able to immediately, like, pinpoint, yo, that's the episode I remembered.
There is a One anime I watched when I was younger was Metabots. And there's a scene from Metabots that is permanently imprinted on my brain that I will never forget, and it has made me forever remember that show. And it's the scene where the main character tries to go to the bathroom at night and trips and bumps his fucking head on the tub. And everywhere he goes around all day, his fucking Metabot tells everybody, like, hey, what's wrong with your head, bro? And the Metabot chimes in and goes, he thought the tub was a toilet, and then the dude shuts him up every time. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is permanently imprinted on my brain. That was like a life-defining moment for some reason.
Listen, sometimes some sequences are word for word, bar for bar, imprinted in the mind because it makes such a great impression.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tella, for the super. First I saw was probably Noozles. Fushigina Kora Brinky. Definitely pronounced that wrong. First I recognized was the original Dragon Ball, not Z.
Whoa, somebody remembers Jetix in the chat?
I love Jetix.
Everybody loved Jetix.
Thank you for the Super Star Nights. Anime going mainstream and its consequences have been an absolute for the week race. And Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. G Gundam was a big formative one along with classics. I actually skipped Tenchi Muyo and love Hina. My harem animes were Girls Bravo, and I cannot for the life of me pronounce that. Nakarasede. For me, it was To Love Ru. I adored To Love Ru.
Was it? I got traumatized by Girls Bravo because, and I've already said this like on my channel, I one time thought Girls Bravo was, because I was like a huge Johnny Bravo fan. I loved every episode.
Related to Johnny Bravo?
I thought it was a spinoff. So imagine my surprise when I click on a random episode and I immediately flash with nipples and naked women. It was specifically like a bathhouse scene too, and I was like, "Oh my
god!" And thank you, Noir, for the super. I hated Inuyasha for the longest time because of Adult Swim playing the episode where the big wolf demon attacks the shrine while Inuyasha is injured. Bear
in mind, I was like 12. I wasn't prepared.
People, I just couldn't. Like, I really did, and I'm glad that I failed. Back then, I've been aware of a damn thing. I had no reason to actively not want to associate with it. I just kind of didn't. However, now, being older and smarter and revisiting a lot of different things I watched when I was younger, now that's a different story. That's a way different story that I'm gonna get into today. The older I've gotten, the more I've realized there's just a lot of problematic shit in anime, and a lot of niggas that watch.
I hate it. I hate it already. This was giving me like an aneurysm when I first listened to it today. Because again, chat, I preview everything for you guys, so I get to hear it twice. And when we got to this part, I was like, stop with the, as I get older, it's so problematic. Shut the fuck up, dude.
My thing that I hate is the fact that I recognize this upcoming track in the background because it's Punk Tactics, and I like Punk Tactics.
Thank you so much, Internet, for this Zen Master for the super. You joke, Kendra, but the first episode of Inuyasha I remember seeing was the one where Kyoku got revived. Second episode, Kagura's fight episode. Had to sneak downstairs to watch it, so I missed episodes. Good times. The only Inuyasha episode I remember is where she was naked in the spring and they were a giant plant lady was trying to eat her.
Listen, I understand. I thought Kagura was the best girl. I will die on that hill, by the way.
Thank you, Wolfsbane, for the super. Watched all of Girls Bravo on YouTube. Wild times.
Yeah, no, all full episodes were just like on YouTube, just blatantly.
Back in the day.
Not even like cut up into 5 parts. It was all 22 minutes of all the episodes.
And thank you for the super, Candy Sensei. The word problematic is my trigger word. I fucking swear people who use that are stupid. They are. It's horrendous.
I just
God, you guys are just going like wild with the supers tonight. Thank you, Toa. Noozles is wild. First half is a girl having fun with her koala dolls. Second half is a girl escaping a parallel universe filled with fascist koalas.
What?
I might have to watch that. I'm genuinely curious now.
Don't make
Okay,
it
I
no
can see.
better. You know, if I'm a
Oh, there's the Akira slide. Always the Akira slide.
be honest, I don't really care for being labeled an anime fan. One could even say at times that I hate liking anime. And you're gonna hear my oh so beautiful voice tell you why. Like I said, there are things that make a nigga less likely to want to associate with the wonderful anime community, and that can boil down to a few little cute little thingy things. Very problematic thingy things. Now niggas hate that word, problematic. Ooh, it sounds so woke and disgusting and PC or something. Sorry, insert any cookie cutter anti-SJW channel that harasses women. Shit out here do be problematic. And I'm
That's the only reason anybody would dislike what I'm about to say, because they're an anti-SJW that hates women. Granted, this was 3 years ago, but still, like, the whole, like, anti-SJW thing had long since passed. People were kind of done talking about that. The fact you still hadn't given it up is kind of funny. Also, thank you for the Super Toa. Good luck. As far as I know, it's a lost media at this point. If you find it, love to know where. Oh, trust me, it took me forever to find Popotan, and that's not even... That shouldn't even be close to lost media. Mizu, permission to slur. Kendra can slur, you can't slur. Ugh.
gonna call it that, cause oh my god, I have a lineup for y'all. So I'm gonna do that. Like now. That's what I'm doing. Just in case you didn't know. When I
Go back like an inch.
Oh no.
Now, that's what I'm doing.
Oh no.
Just in case you didn't know.
Anime has really weird stuff in it that can be pretty hard to ignore, lol.
Oh my gosh.
Also,
the
thank
fact
you for
that
the
we got
super
glimpses
sewer.
of Arrow manga.
Thank you for the super Iron Bob. Calling it, this guy has said more toxic things to women than almost anyone he's called out. And Internet Zen Master, thank you for the super. Damn, Mizu, you're making me remember the Inuyasha episode you're talking about. Damn, I really was a fan. Also, yes, Kendra Kagura is best girl. It took me a few years to finish the series after she died. Oof.
Yeah. Really good character arc.
Oh, don't worry, chat. We'll get into why anime is such a problem for him.
When watching anime or just anything else as a younger person, there's a lot you don't pay attention to then that you peep later on. You know, I'm older and a little wiser and a lot more jaded. Don't be fooled though, I am the happiest I've ever been, my little beanbag. The older you get, the more aware you become to the bad shit you never really took a second look at beforehand, and you see some shit that just do not age well. Anime is full of that shit and makes many niggas not want to associate at all. It's low-key taboo to bring up problematic anime shit to niggas.
See, this is something that I think just kind of goes with video creation, right? Is why are you choosing these clips specifically? Or are you just mindlessly picking clips from popular anime and throwing them into your video? Because what you should be showing us right now is clips that you think are problematic to illustrate your point.
My thing with it is the fact that this is implying that people weren't aware. They're acting like kids just went to anime and are like, I'm just watching. I don't have any opinions and blah blah blah. Maybe it's just because I grew up around like more adult spaces where like I had to like be more mature and like 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 the mature. When kids are surrounded by old people, you're gonna act like an old person.
Yeah.
My thing with it is the fact that half of the stuff I saw in anime, I knew was like not okay in real life, and I didn't give a crap. That's my thing. It's like, no, I don't think it's I don't think it's good that you flick the girl's skirt. Guess what? You can do it in anime. I didn't care that Mob is able to do psychoanalytical things because psychics aren't real. Girls Bravo is never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So who cares?
I think a great example is people always like, well, kids don't know the difference. Look, man, when we first saw Dragon Ball, every single kid in the world did at least one genuine Kamehameha thinking, maybe I'm the one. And then after that, it was deathly apparent that it was fiction. I give you the first time the kid does it, there may be some genuine shit behind it. After that, every other time, they know they're playing pretend. They're not stupid.
Yeah. Was it even better? He put in Aramanga. He put in a clip of Aramanga Sensei. I still remember when I got into anime and I found out about incest anime. Every time I saw incest in anime, the fandom around it would constantly make jokes about how dumb it was. But guess what? All the jokes were about also how funny it is that so much incest happens in anime. No one takes that stuff seriously. Now, you might have your favorite ship. Okay. But like, there's a reason why I still think it's funny when what is it? That one clip from Yosuga no Sora where the girl is in the front door. There's a reason why I laugh at that clip every single time because I can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're having sex in front of the door and your classmate just so happens to know where you live and not even just open your door.
Yeah.
You banging your sister.
Don't worry, we will be talking about Aramanga Sensei and incest in anime.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Toa, for 5. Literally found it on YouTube. I guess I hadn't looked in a long time. Couldn't find it before. No guarantee on YouTube quality. It was 1988. And Internet Zen Master, thank you for the super. Just check Mizu Zoids was an anime. That G Gundam and Big O really helped me be a fan of the West Megas XLR immediately. Megas XLR was good.
Because they don't want to have to talk about it. Because if they actually had to think about it critically for like 5 seconds, and it'd be obviously apparent that there is a lot wrong here. There's just...
If you just thought about it, you would agree with me.
No, you'd be thinking about how her tits are very big and bouncy.
Yes. Like,
I just thought about that right now.
I always hate when people do that. Well, if you thought about it, you'd agree with me. If I really thought about it, I could turn Mother Teresa into the most problematic degenerate you've ever met, just by like twisting the words a little bit. That's the reality of if you just think about it for a bit. You just think about it for a bit, you can make anything problematic.
Like, that's like also my thing. It's like, bro, I don't think about it because I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here from a good time. If I think about it, you're just gonna make it weird, and then everybody's gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We just want to watch something and then move on with our day, bro.
Also, thank you, Candy Sensei, for the super. Incest in anime is peak. Change my mind. I will not. I also agree. Was that a sneeze? Or was that a laugh?
No.
Not fair.
Nah. Now you hear my witches laugh.
And thank you, Wolfsbane. IDK Kendra, man allergic to women could happen. That was what the fuck were we talking about last night? That's Tectone.
If I had a nickel for every single time I encountered a piece of entertainment media that talked about the allergy to women, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird because one of them is an anime and the other is Tectone. Go watch Mayo Chiki, everybody.
Load of weird shit in anime that sometimes makes it hard to sit through, and some niggas just don't give a fuck. Big kicker is it ain't even no weird little niche no-name shit that nobody watches, because while it do be like that sometimes, the main shit is filled with it. There could be some peak fiction, some solid shit I end up liking a whole lot less because of some unnecessary dumb shit that adds absolutely nothing to the damn show, except for being more of a reason for weirdo niggas to watch it. Joey, what unnecessary dumb shit could you possibly be talking about? I'm talking about unnecessary fan service and characters just doing creepy shit. You know, fan service like the hot shit. It'd be going both ways, but it's mostly women. See, I really wouldn't give a fuck about it if not for the fact that most of the time these characters are usually young as shit, or it's just ain't consensual and they're put in this narratively wacky situation that's just sexual assault played for jokes. So this is something like I've always kind of disagreed with, because this was a thing a lot of people talked about, was the beating up on a man for a joke in a show. It's like, I don't really care. I don't know who does care.
I was literally talking about Fire Force like hours ago. Like, I'll get into that when we get to it.
And thank you, Toa, for the super. Mother Teresa actually was problematic. She kind of followed the school of thought that it was better to give a fish than to teach to fish. Fair. You get my point, though.
Alright, Mountain Lady ass shots, sit on my face. But I ain't trying to see no nigga get unconsensually fucked up on and displayed for jokes. I am tired of watching an anime where the girl accidentally spills water on her shirt and the guy accidentally falls on her and gets a face full of cleavage, or somebody walks in on a nigga and they gotta be called a perv for the umpteenth time. Like, let's keep it a stack. It's weird. Why niggas get...
No one cares. It's fictional. I
ain't seen nothing yet.
Based Bird, thank you for the super. I'm an anime noob. I've played more anime games like JRPGs than I've seen anime. Full Metal Alchemist on my list, but not sure if I should watch Brotherhood or OG. The problem with Full Metal Alchemist is literally all three of them are different. By all three, really I mean both animes and the manga. She could not decide where she wanted the series to go, so she just did three different things.
What is it? It was for FMA. She told the studio, "Do what you want," so that it can be like its own separate thing. Then they remade then the manga finished, so it has its like whatever was cut or kept from the manga when it then went into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So, yeah.
Yep.
My thing I think is funny about the magician anime he showed is that if you go to the author's Twitter, he just straight up draws nudes of the magician girl.
I mean, obviously. And then thank you, Reigning Terror, for the super. The thing about fan service is people usually disregard fan service for women. No, we talked about this the other day. There's plenty of fan service for women, but nobody cares. They just pretend it didn't happen.
Assaulted for comedic effect, I don't really think that's right. I think that's very fucking weird actually, and it's embarrassing. Like when people hear anime, that could be the type of shit that come to a nigga mind, and people wonder why niggas don't want to associate. Shit, I'm niggas. When I say I like anime, I mean cool shonens and mechas and space operas, not girl.
You do not like space operas. You can shut the fuck up. You're talking about Dragon Ball. We know you're talking about Dragon Ball. It's not a space opera.
Space opera implies that he watched Macross, and Macross, it has like either what is it? I don't think Macross has a ton of fan service, but I definitely know Macross has a ton of Yuri.
Yeah.
Girl wants to fuck her brother and guy who wants to fuck his mom. So I'm sitting here editing and Kiki tells me that the nigga that made Arrow Manga Sensei also made the fucking weird incestuous other anime. What is it?
Why do you got a problem with Orimo?
No, the Orimo, listen, the Orimo one I love only for the sheer fact that, okay, so I like talked about this days ago, but in Japan, they have a law specifically saying like you cannot portray, if you do an incest anything, you cannot portray it in a good light or else it will have to be like pulled from shelves, which canceled like a ton of actual incest series back in the day. So Orimo, because that law is in place, the author like tried to fight, being like, "I want my incest ending," and the editor is like, "We literally can't do it." So they had to do the step sibling one anyway.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Internet Zen Master, for the super. Hold up, ain't this nigga a fan of Tenchi Muyo? Also, men getting smacked, beaten up for laughs. Morocco getting smacked constantly by Sengo is funny and character relevant, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. When he said assault, I think he means sexual assault. Although he shouldn't just say assault, because that's kind of like a wide-ranging thing.
With these niggas and incest, I don't get it. The sad part is, even in the...
Look up Japanese javs for a bit, and see how long it takes you to get to a single one that says anything about sister, mother, father, stepsister, stepmother, stepfather, anything like that. Then go to X videos and just scroll until you see anything that says sister, mother, father on it. Stop trying to... What's with Japanese people and incest? That's just a thing in porn. It's all over. And it's way more common in other countries. Trust me. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. First page? Exactly. I guarantee you go into a fresh browser on X videos, first page is going to have some incest shit on it. Almost guarantee it. Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. Watch some of the early arcs of FMA and skip the Brotherhood to get the full story. Should be a list online. Also, he's complaining about vanilla stuff.
Cool shit that's unavoidable. And my favorite anime franchise of all time, Tenchi Muyo, this nigga gets sexually harassed so many times and is played for laughs. You don't like this shit? Am I supposed to be laughing? This shit everywhere, nigga. The crank high from no man. Why
do you like Tenchi Muyo? It's a genuine question. If this is such a big issue for you, why is it your favorite anime?
Because it was his first favorite anime.
I guess, because it's kind of like me saying, God, I really hate incest, but, you know, Arimo is my favorite anime. And it's like, what part of it's your favorite then? Because that's like the whole part.
It's like, I love this harem. Like, I have this, like, I've talked about it. I hate Sora no Toshimono. I love it, though. It's one of those love-hate series.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disavow every other harem series, though.
Thank you, Stealth, for the super. My first few anime was Sailor Moon, Gundam, and Speed Racer. My mother loves Speed Racer, although she dislikes anime as a whole. Fair. Like, when he said this, it was kind of one of those things that made me go, do you really like Tenchi Muyo? Or did you see it on, like, one of those best anime pages and decided since you hadn't really heard about it, it would give you, like, some street cred to pretend like it was your first and your favorite? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I said this about, what was the guy? I think it was Mr. Beast when he released his anime list. And literally every single thing on the list you would see in, like, a top 10 anime list, except for one. And my opinion was that he picked out that one to sound like he was more of a fan than he really was.
I think in this case, because Tenchi Muyo used to be like the talk of the town back in the day, and he's still insisting on it even now. Like, it's not like Mr. Beast where it was like, this is still in the top 5 because for some reason Akame ga Kill was making like a small resurgence when he said it. And in this case, I just think the guy is just a big old hypocrite.
Maybe.
Like, I love my harem anime, but I hate harem anime.
Thank you, Doge, for the super. Is there a ninja word count? And then Internet Zen Master, thank you for the super. This guy is upset about bad touching the MC in a harem anime. It's like whining about Mecha in Gundam and Big O or Yokai in Inuyasha. I don't know. It's kind of like whining that your burger has burger in it. What's that meme? I want a cheese pizza. Hold the cheese and hold the sauce. Give me a pizza with nothing.
Oh, you're talking about the string cheese commercial. Nothing.
I want a cheese pizza. Okay, cheese pizza. Hold the cheese. Hold the cheese. And hold the sauce. Hold the sauce. Tony, give me a cheese pizza with nothing.
Nothing.
That's how I feel about this. Give me an anime with nothing.
No, with the fourth female author that only came out in the last like 5 days ago, created the most story-based anime that critiques anime, but still indulges in anime, but critiques it.
I remember that. Yeah. Oh.
So much. Another question. Why have I heard niggas say that it's because Japan has different culture than the US and our Westerner branches wouldn't understand? Like,
people bring this up, and this is kind of what I talk about when people will like bring up arguments to the lolly argument. You are using that argument outside of its actual context. Because its actual context is that stuff like, why does all anime take place in high school? It's a cultural thing, because that's just kind of like sort of where life ends for the Japanese salaryman is high school. So anime, put them in high school. Let you, like, you know, relive your glory days there before you work yourself to death at a desk in a high-rise building. Like, yes, some parts of it are like a cultural difference, but a lot of the stuff, like, he's trying to cite as people say it's a cultural difference, is stuff that's in every country. It's just, I would call it just the human experience, I guess. Thank you, Tella, for the super. Fun fact, I invented pizza place cheese bread, cheese pizza with no sauce, at like 7. No one gives me credit. Everyone thought I was weird at the time. I invented the spork when I was a kid. Before sporks were like a widely known thing, I basically came up with an idea for a spork. I took a plastic spoon and kind of tied it to a fork, and everyone said I was an idiot and no one would ever want something like that. I had $1 million idea because now sporks are fucking everywhere. And I was like 6.
Well, you see, you're 6. No one takes 6-year-olds seriously.
No, this pocket subsection of degeneracy does not reflect all of Japan, and if any of you niggas think that, then y'all need a considerable amount of help. Another
I would like to.
Gosh.
This
Hey,
is the
people
thing.
who say that.
Yeah, people always say like, you don't understand. Anime is like a tiny part of Japan. No, it's fucking not.
Even if it was, it's like, okay, that is what we are getting.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting a look into their culture because of their media. And who cares? Again, it's these people that always go, you see, anime isn't real, and Japan isn't this utopia that you always think it is. And it's like, I never said that, and I didn't ask.
Exactly. It's like, I don't understand. Like, anime is like it's a tiny subsection in Japan. Who told you that?
Not only that, but half of the people that say that haven't even been to Japan themselves. And if they do, they never even specify they always specify the same generic talking points of, you see, Japan is more than just anime. Look at their buildings. Look at the bombing areas. Look at the culture and the trees and the religion. And it's like, again, the same 5 areas every time. Why not just talk? Why not talk to, I don't know, talk to a half Japanese person or something. I don't know. It's always the same thing every day.
Another thing, why are all these stories in like high school? Anime just shows that are directed towards kids have an odd fixation on high school, and that's fine until bitches start getting half naked. The place being high school doesn't even have that much of a bearing on a.
This is what I was talking about earlier, and I knew. Which one?
I saw he snuck you. See, it'd be like, well, Euphoria is not a kid's show, and it's like, no, either.
That's kind of what I was touching on earlier, because I knew this argument was coming already. Because again, I've seen this. Sorry for the spoiler, but yeah, like that's what it's a different culture argument is typically specifically in reference to is the why is it all in high school, and it's because that's kind of where life cuts off for Japanese people. What if I asked you, why is almost all media for cartoons take place in elementary school and middle school? Were you going to say that was weird?
Not only that, but if we really want to do the whole argument of anime is more than just the culture, it's like, okay, I say this as someone who went out of her way to watch like kids anime as a kid. Half of the anime that he is showing in this video is not for kids. Yeah. I've seen kids anime. That stuff is wholesome, and I highly recommend it. It's a good time. But something that's geared to 13 to 17-year-olds is gonna be weird because 13 to 17-year-olds are weird.
Exactly.
That's it.
Fixation on high school, and that's fine until bitches start getting half naked. The place being high school doesn't even have that much of a bearing on the story. Like, you can literally set these niggas in college and close to nothing would change. But no, we gotta have little niggas getting felt up on. After a while, it just kind of gets eye-rolling. Like I said, really good shows have this shit, so it's like, either you stomach the weird shit, or you just drop it because you don't want to see no creepy shit. Some niggas will look.
Yeah, drop it. Get the fuck out of the community. We don't want you here.
The whole point of getting into anime is because it gets weird. That's the point. Oh my god. This is like when I was talking about revenge series with like one of the people in my community. I'm like, the reason I like revenge series is not because all of them are good. There are some exceptions. Not all of them are good though. I am here for a good time and how much crack the author smoked that evening. That is what I'm here for, because you're never gonna find half of these. You're never gonna find a redo of Healer in America.
Yeah,
that is the best comparison I can make. You are never going to find something like redo of Healer in America.
Thank you, Internet Master, for the super. That's kind of where life cuts off for Japanese people. Suddenly, the ending of Inuyasha makes a lot more sense and makes the sequel anime even more egregious.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's the thing with Japan, is kind of high school is typically seen as like the peak of their life. Where, yes, in America, college, for some people, is kind of seen as their peak. It's their party years. In Japan, it's high school. And that's why a lot of stuff takes place in high school. It's not like some creepy obsession with high school kids. It's genuine, like, wish fulfillment to return to, like, a, quote, simpler time.
Looks like we gotta cancel the movie 17 again.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've done movies like that in America, it's granted it's typically exclusively about white women, but white women who wish they were like 16, 17 again. Like it's
There's literally a movie called 17 again, literally starring Zac Efron. And if I remember correctly, one of the plot points was that his daughter almost fell for him. Keep in mind, he's like trying to apologize to his wife, and his daughter, who does not know that it is him, is trying to hit on her dad, and nobody bats an eye.
Exactly. Thank you, Project Libertad, for the super. Reminds me, you see the video of that black in Japan threatening to beat up a guy. He thought he said the N-word, but he said friend in Italian. I did see that.
I saw it too.
Apparently the guy's like some, like, what do you call it? Amateur football player. So he got reamed out online.
Yeah, I can see why.
Well, because you could tell when he's talking to the Italian dude that the Italian dude clearly does not speak English. Like, anyone with two brain cells to rub together can tell the guy genuinely doesn't understand what he's saying.
Also, if I remember correctly, that clip is in Japan, right?
Yeah. He went to Japan, heard like an Italian guy say something he thought was the N-word, and went over to threaten to beat him up when the guy clearly isn't speaking English.
That makes it even worse, because it's like, okay, so you're in Japan, where nigero is a literal word there.
Yeah.
And you're trying to beat up someone because you thought they said the N-word. That probably happens on a near daily basis there.
And Candy Sensei, thank you for the super. They ask, have you seen the Mugen Gacha, Kendra?
The Mugen Gacha? What?
Yeah, Mugen, whichever.
Oh, I have not. I am not familiar enough with Mugen.
Fair enough.
Look at you weird if you drop it, but it's like, it's completely understandable. Some niggas don't want to see half-naked bitches to tell a story. No less one set in high school. This is something.
You're gay.
He keeps putting clips of Kill la Kill. I don't know what is up with people. This is probably the start of those idiots that have pseudo-intellectualism about Kill la Kill. I haven't even watched Kill la Kill, and I know more about Kill la Kill's themes than people who actually watched it.
Yeah. Also, like, gosh. We need to go back to just being able to call people gay. Because, homie,
I am.
All you're sitting here saying is, as a man, why would I want to watch a show with naked women in it? Well, why wouldn't you? I don't... You sound like
but this girl is 16. I mean, I know she's literally having the scissor sword and beating up her sister for clothes and how clothes revolve around the world, but she's 16. Why is she 16 doing this? And it's like, because this is a coming of age story, and you can't come of age if you're 21.
Exactly.
Something I had to realize. I've had to hold myself accountable and actively think about the problems with the media I enjoy and not just mindlessly scroll past it.
Is that not like an exhausting life?
Gosh. That's actual.
I have to hold myself accountable for the media I watch.
That is such pussy behavior. I actually think my brain threw up.
I loved Kill la Kill when it came out and still do today. But this shit should have been set in college or something, because there ain't no way. Dude, I ain't even over here molding over it like some of you anime niggas want me to. Y'all can have fun being proud degenerates. I really couldn't care less. I just find this shit a little odd. And
you are not supposed to take Sorono Toshimono seriously, by the way.
You're not, and this is so much cope, because he's sitting here going, I don't even take this stuff seriously. I'm not even molding over it. You made a whole video about it.
A
scripted, edited video bitching about this.
I watched this anime when I was 13. You are not supposed to take... This is the first episode, by the way.
It's probably why he's shown this clip of
scenes.
It's probably why he's shown the clip of this like 3 times now. It's as far as he got.
Like, what is it? This show? Okay, this would have made sense if he would have shown more than just this, because this is the first episode. There's like an episode where they do like what is it? You know the target balls where you can drop people in the drop tank, right?
Yeah.
There's one where they fill it with tentacle creatures. There's another episode where this guy gender bent himself to see naked women.
Sounds about right. Very Naruto coded.
this could have what is it? He then made in that very same episode, he then made the swimming pool in the same gender bent episode, whirlpool, and then rip off everyone's bikinis and then died in the pool.
Sounds about right.
I'm just like, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Thank you, Massive Doge, for the super. Get him out. Don't give him his coat. Mizu, probably. Candy Sensei says, Mugen Gacha is a revenge anime. Oh, maybe you are interested.
Let's see.
Project Libertad, thank you for the super. These talking points seems like he got them from a white woman in her 30s who never let go of her Tumblr years. He's desperately trying to impress.
Oh my god.
And Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. You want crack anime? Bludgeoning Angel, Dokuro-chan. I have actually seen that one.
I love Dokuro-chan. She's adorable.
Makes me feel like a little weird. I ain't the purist attacking your precious anime like you want me to be. I ain't the triggered purist feminist. I don't really care. Man,
you literally are. Like, you made a whole video about it. What are you talking about? I'm not attacking your anime.
I'm not attacking your anime, guys. I'm just showing.
You're just creepy. It's kind of pedophilic. It doesn't need to be there. Like, what's wrong with you?
Also, again, out of all the anime that he showed, High School DD does not even need to be there. That is like pure wish fulfillment boys fantasy.
Exactly.
Everybody knows it's the wish fulfillment boys fantasy. Of course, the high school boy is gonna want the horny high school boy anime.
Speaking of degeneracy, don't even bother calling it out like I'm doing right now, because you can talk about this shit and niggas will lose their fucking minds.
Some anime fans literally make me want to grab a brown brick and permanently cure their brain damage. This is definitely how you get your point across, threatening to bludgeon people to death. Very black of you. I'm fine getting in trouble for that joke.
Listen, he was able to get away with this literal screen grab for 3 years. You can make the obvious joke.
Like, seriously, I better not catch none of you niggas arguing with any Twitter nigga over this. It never goes anywhere. You could be right and niggas will still be tearing you limb from limb. Like, why are you booing me? I'm right, nigga. I swear to God, Anituber is one of the worst fucking things I've ever had the displeasure of interacting with.
I like how you just went through this whole big thing about how you're not coping, you're not malding, you're not mad, and now the entire first start of the second section is, every time I, like, say something, I get ripped apart by people, and, like, why are they booing me? I'm right, bro.
We're coming in with our 10-minute intermission to remind everybody that every word he talks in this next couple of minutes, Tenchi Muyo is his favorite anime.
Also, Nochi, thank you for the super. You want unhinged anime? Watch Puni Puni Kiyomi.
Oh, I know about that one.
There are so many delusional wrong niggas that it don't even matter and it ain't even worth it. They constantly bring up the dumbest fucking arguments when people point out just how kind.
Was that Millie the Maid?
And it ain't even.
That was. For those who don't know, because we've never done a video on Melia the Maid, that was Melia the Maid's previous account. So that tells you how old though the Melia the Maid thing is, because again, this is a 3-year-old video. Also, yes, there's Alice. I don't know what happened with Alice. I did a stream with Alice once.
Oh my gosh.
We were also talking about racist stuff. Also, thank you, Chaos Bash, for the super. Why does he keep putting up Hirohei? Probably doesn't like Hirohei for some reason.
This was back then because he kept showing the Uzaki videos. People had a hate boner for Hirohei because he kept making videos on like Uzaki and the hate that he was basically farming the hate.
Yes, chat. Melia the Maid at the time was trying to do like a blackface thing, and they thought it was super funny and clever. Nobody liked them. Even back then, nobody liked them.
Worth it. They constantly bring up the dumbest fucking arguments when people point out just how kind of weird it is to be fine with any of the weird shit I just mentioned. Like, they'll try to make themselves look not weird and do the absolute most to make the other side look like the weirdos when it's like, buddy, let's keep it a stack. If that's you...
Nobody on the anime side has ever said I'm not weird. In fact, we're like we are weird. We want it to stay weird, and you need to go the fuck away if you have a problem with the weirdness.
Not only that, but it was literally a meme that parents would walk in on the weirdness.
Yeah.
Like, we all made fun of Orimo. People still liked Orimo. That's okay.
It was always the meme of that one scene in the anime when my mom walks in.
Kiss X Sis used to be the talk of the meme town because nobody took Kiss X Sis seriously. It was the greatest, funniest thing ever, though.
Exactly.
Just own it. At MomoCon, like a few weeks ago, I saw this 5'2" dude with a sign that said, "I love to loot anime lollies." And it's like, this is a public convention. Some niggas are just proud degenerates. The nigga has some lolly shit on his shirt, and it's like, bro, there are kids here.
There shouldn't be kids there. It's an anime convention.
I don't understand why people bring their kids to anime conventions, especially with more recent stories of how, like, of just the amount of actual, like, oh yeah, no, I went here without my parents.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like, what are you doing wearing this out in public? It's an anime convention, you moron. Oh, why am I seeing anime-related t-shirts at my anime convention? What the fuck is this about? It's an anime convention. What do you think is happening?
Not only that, you got some people who let their kids be like, oh, I put her in the fan service anime cosplay, and it's like, this is a fan service anime cosplay. Get her out of here.
Thank you, Candy Sensei, for the super. Anime fan is about being weird. He's stupid as fuck. Exactly.
It was a public convention. Niggas would constantly be like, oh, you can protect actual minors, but instead you're going after the fictional ones. I've seen this argument so many times, and it's like they genuinely think this is some sort of gotcha moment, but like...
It is. I will go through your Twitter right now. If I don't find you one time, just one time, calling out an actual predator that got exposed, your entire argument is fucking dead in the water. Because I guarantee I can find like 50 examples of you going, oh, Epstein Diddy Blood likes a lolly. And I won't find a single example of you ever saying, this YouTuber got exposed as an actual predator. This needs like some attention.
There are YouTubers in anime right now that have at least one video of how some creepy guy preyed on them. And most of them are female. Yes, we should protect the real minors.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
No. Making fun of you on Twitter definitely ain't on the same tier as going out and solving cases, and it also isn't hard at all. One of these things clearly takes a vastly less amount of effort. It's like the minute you tell a nigga that it's weird that he likes beating it to girls that look like they have math homework later, it's a problem. He wants you to go to the street and hunt niggas like Batman, stopping every child essay case. As much as I would love to do that, I cannot. It draws attention away from the real cases. No, it fucking doesn't.
Yes, it does. According to literally every single child protection organization, they are begging morons like you to stop complaining about it to them. So many PSAs from child protection organizations saying, you are clogging up our lines, you are actively making our jobs more difficult, fucking stop sending us pictures of drawings.
You know... These people drive me nuts because, you know what? I can't even continue. What did you expect from the best friend of
Dapina?
Him. Him.
I don't know what made people think it does, but it doesn't at all. Like, at all. And when you express the pretty cold take that this shit do be kind of weird, animated degenerate niggas will have this, like, crazy affinity with trying to use memes to make you look like the seething angry nigga you definitely aren't. And them the smug, pompous little Chad anime girl. Side note, anime memes are so shit. Like they're so bad. What makes you niggas so not funny? Like, whoever the fuck made this, please run over bloody barbed wire. And I don't get...
Like,
The whole point of the memes is that only people who understand the joke will get them. It's not that hard.
Thank you, Project Libertad, for the super. What a surprise. He has dirty, unwashed, dyed dreads. Wait for this next part, because this part also kind of annoyed me. This is about where I stopped and didn't watch the rest of the video.
What their obsession is, we're making up scenarios where we call the cops for the cops to obviously tell us that they don't give a fuck, as if a normal person wouldn't already know that. Let's keep it a stack. How many people are calling the cops over this? Nobody.
A lot. Enough for the FBI to make a statement about it. This is like the stupid whitewashing like aunties will do to defend themselves. Like, nobody's ever actually, like, actually called the police on you. Yeah, they have.
It's like, nobody's called the cops on you, but I want them to call the cops on you.
Yeah. Like, He's just lying through his teeth about this, which granted, given the stuff I've seen from Dapina, the fact that his friends lie as badly as he does is not that much of a surprise to me, to be honest.
Normal, nigga, we don't care that much. This is just weird. This cool little Wojak meme was posted in response to someone making up aged up, obviously sexualized art of the girl from Spy X Family.
This is Sakimi-chan, by the way. Ridiculously popular artist. Look at this lolly. this clear
They're like, they
lolly.
aged up Anya. It's like, okay, who cares? They aged up Anya. And even then, if you are familiar with Spy Family's the author, he has another character that looks like Anya. Who's to say it's not her?
But
oh wait,
here's his
the aged up part.
Here's his argument.
Maybe. Sorry.
She's like 6. This is a 6-year-old. This nigga said my waifu is 12 and I don't care. Oh, but it's just a drawing, so it's not weird at all.
Yeah, it's not weird at all. It's just a drawing, and the fact that you're bitching about the aged up art of the fictional character shows that you have issues, bro. Also, the fact that this is your persona is so fucking funny, knowing what you actually look like.
But seriously, how can you take that seriously? What do you mean my waifu is 12 and I don't care? I can't take that seriously. I'm already cracking up laughing.
Satoru's right. You depicted the girl as a 20-year-old woman, you sick fuck.
Oh, no.
Thank you for the super Candy Sensei. Someone called the NBI, the FBI of PH, on a pro shipper. Yeah, I don't doubt it. People have done that in America, too.
Someone stopped someone to their target job over, like, fictional crap. I don't want to hear about, it's not that serious, guys.
It even says 31-year-old, aged up, stop it, get some help. Also, Sakimi-chan is a great artist.
But you aged her up, you sick freak.
This is where I stopped, and this is only halfway through the video.
Oh.
I just don't get it. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm gonna be back when I reset. Probably. I think so. Niggas are fucking weird.
Okay, first off, what are we ripping off Rebel Taxi for?
I'm pretty sure that's just Toonami, because Rebel Taxi's thing was always Toonami.
Yeah, it's the way he did it. I'm sorry.
Just so we're clear, we started the video with an ad for, like, what, 30 seconds? And then midway of the video, he's just doing another ad for, like, another 30 seconds. Yeah, another 30. Actually, it's 40 seconds, 50 seconds. So you've got, like, a minute 30 ads in your 16-minute video that aren't even YouTube ads. They're your personal ads.
People, buy it.
Gosh.
Listen, all I'm saying is what you anime niggas is just a drawing until you make the character black. But like if it's just a drawing, it's a drawing of what? There's absolutely nothing wrong with making up an age-up art as a concept. It can be cute.
A drawing of what? Yeah, it's a drawing of a drawing. Like, I'm tired of, like, having this fucking retarded argument.
It's not even, like, of a real person. It's just a drawing.
What is it a drawing of? It's a drawing of a fictional character that can have literally any age, gender, race, or creed that I want because it's not fucking real.
Oh my gosh.
Also, thank you over on Twitch for the affiliate anniversary. Yes, it is my affiliate anniversary, I guess.
No!
Yeah, I actually got Twitch affiliate, like, really early for some reason, even though, like, my Twitch doesn't perform that well.
Listen, same here. I don't even know how I got affiliate.
Thank you, Basebird, for the super. Aged up, that's some sick shit. Seriously, the pearl clutching with this dude is next level. Like, come on, bro.
But if you're aging up characters specifically to sexualize them, then how do you not see what's wrong here, dog? What?
They're not real. I don't see what's wrong with the drawing. Go ahead, explain it to me. Why is the drawing a problem? Go on.
They're like, so if we sexualize the lolly, it's creepy, but if we age them up, it's creepy. So what you're saying is no matter what, I'm always losing.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You look at this little nigga and you think, damn, I'ma draw him with their titties out. Then these anime niggas be like, here comes the salt. Like, oh, you mean the crowd that's gonna call you weird and make fun of you for being weird? Listen, everybody, we're not crying, we're making fun of you. How can I not make fun of
You made an entire video about this to tell us how much you're laughing. You made a 16-minute video to repeatedly say over and over and over again, literally word for word, I'm not crying, I'm laughing. I swear to God, I'm not crying, I'm laughing. I promise you I'm not crying, I'm laughing. It's literally that yield meme of I'm not owned, I shout as I slowly shrink into a corn cob.
Royan wanted me to send you a message.
What is the message?
You gay.
I am gay.
of you niggas when you make stupid tweets like this?
Westerners are always saying, lolicons are pedos, and then proceed to draw copious amounts of porn with characters like Gwen 10.
Why are you doing this voice? This is... Like, I already thought you were gay. This is somebody else's voice. You see this at the bottom left? Who the fuck did you get to do this? Why?
Well, you know, friends of Dapina, we always get the race of other people to spout our own opinions.
Like, I thought you were gay before. This is the gayest thing you've done all video. Also, this guy cannot do a Heath Ledger Joker voice to say his life. Just like, fuck off, bro.
Teen Titans and Spider-Gwen.
Like, this tweet implies that the same niggas who don't fuck with lolly shit are the same niggas who draw NSFW of Western cartoon characters.
They do. 100% they do.
Yeah.
The exact same people that will call you a pedophile for liking art of Aruru, who's literally even an adult in her own series, will have so much porn of Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen.
These people irritate me, Mizu.
It is.
Characters. Like, maybe out of the 7 billion niggas on this planet, some niggas' logic don't add up, but for the large part, most of the niggas that think lolly shit is weird also think that all the other shit is weird.
They don't, though. You're coping.
My thing is, you know good and well, notice how there's no furry in that.
Yep.
Because I'm someone who... I do the whole ravioli meme with like with lollies and stuff, and I think that's hilarious. I will never understand anyone who likes furry, because I had a conversation. I like tried talking with someone on Twitter about it, and it's like, I think it's hypocritical that this guy's a furry and he hates lolly, and he just kept going back to being like, oh yeah, no, if it's feral it's bad, but lolly is this, and it's like, you're missing the point. I'm saying all of it's kind of weird when you think about it. And he's like, yeah, no, when it's feral it's bad. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm done for the day.
This is all degenerate anti-Twitter is. Fake gotcha moments and nah, you can't call the cops on me. Dance all you want the cute little anime music. I'm not calling the cops on you. You're just a fucking weirdo. And if you think that like in borderline pedo bait is where it stops, oh, you would be very wrong. I just might ruin your day.
It's not pedo bait.
It's always goes to racism with the Hoodweebs. It's always, you gotta talk about racism. Also, he probably did not do this on purpose. He was probably just looking up random pictures of guys with body pillows. Fucking hilarious that it's a K-on body pillow. Very funny it's a K-on body pillow. I guarantee he does not know enough about anime to know why this is actually funny.
It's K-on. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, he's talking about racism again. Yup, racism in this community is pretty bad. It's just downright terrible on social media. I said this before, but niggas are just too racist. I don't know what it is with anime niggas and racism, but they be racist as fuck for no reason. So I can go ahead.
No reason. We just went through 12 minutes of reason why people are racist to you.
Here's my thing, is I've seen some of the racism in anime. Guess what? It's not common, but I have seen racism on the other end too. Do you know how much I've seen apparently from the Berserk subreddit? If you are white and cosplay Casca.
Oh yeah, they fucking hate you.
If you are white and cosplay Casca, just say your prayers.
I hit a bad button. I gotta scoot back up.
You see this, everybody? Make fun of Mizu.
You're allowed to, yeah.
Like, okay, again, if you want to call out racism in anime, that's fine. The problem is that we all know you're racist too.
We all know you're racist too, and you'll put all of it on this. You're like, people are only mad at me because they want to call me they hate black people. No, everything else in this video is why people hate you. They're just keenly aware that saying something racist to you gets under your skin because it clearly does. Because like 99% of the time, if you say something racist to like a hoodweeb, they are immediately off to the races. Very little work to make them upset.
Also, look at this tweet in front of you. First off, we would be making fun of this person. Because what do you mean we as Aryan anime fans?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this was a joke, too, when I saw it. I could be wrong, but it was a long-ass time ago. Thank you, Humongous, for the super. All the anime I've watched has been on a second monitor while playing Black Ops 7. Normie Weeb. I bet he watches dubs and has a Crunchyroll sub. And Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. Again, he's complaining about vanilla shit. Exactly.
But they be racist as fuck for no reason. So I can go hand in hand and carry cards in that bitch and say favorite anime and least favorite minority. And if your favorite is K-On, you usually hate black people. I don't know.
Do you want to, like, enunciate, like, any of that? Or are we just gonna K-On, black people? Like, you can't do the fast talking thing because you slur your words really bad. No one can understand you, bro. All I know is that you're complaining about K-On fans being racist, and that's only because I know about the K-On meme. Also, thank you, Internet Zen Master, for the super. It's funny, the first Inuyasha cosplay I ever saw was a black weeb cosplaying as Inuyasha. Back then, nobody but ultra purists, the dumbasses, actually cared.
What it is with K-On PFP niggas, but they are always racist. There's an account dedicated to racist K-On niggas. Don't mess with us K-On fans. We're literally openly racist on Twitter and they don't care. Like, genuinely, what is this? At what point does the bit stop being a bit? Time after time, I see some black people or a black person in general get attacked for being black. Voice actors just getting harassed over them being black on Twitter. Black people being harassed for
we need to go back.
General get attacked for being black. Voice actors just...
Yeah, so, no, there's this. They're talking about voice actors attacked for sounding black. This was not a voice actor being attacked for being black. This was somebody trying to attack her because they thought she was white. This is literally the opposite. This was people attacking a woman because they thought she was a white girl. You dumbass.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
For some reason, my mic cut out completely. I was wondering if I was mute or if you were mute. I'm like, what? Hello?
Fair enough. What'd you try to say?
I was trying. I don't know.
Fair.
I don't even know anymore.
But yeah, no, you like, he's just completely misrepresenting this entire issue. This whole thing was people attacking her because they thought she was white.
Yeah.
This was not somebody being racist to a black person for being black. It's literally the opposite side.
Yeah.
Just getting harassed over them being black on Twitter. Black people being harassed for cosplay.
Ever since I posted this cosplay last week, the amount of bullying, death threats, and harassment I've received is staggering. I'm being bullied to death. I'm tired. I deserve to be here. I am worthy, talented, but I am bleeding from this. Like, can y'all stop? Hashtag black, hashtag plus size, hashtag cosplay. I could tell you they're getting harassed for these two hashtags. This is a thing that comes up a lot online. It's like, you know what's the easiest way to attract a racist? Make your race like a defining part of who you are online. Tag yourself as like every like black tag you can. That's how they find you. You are not seeing the community be racist. You are directly like telling all of the racist where you are, and then they're just saying whatever the fuck they can to get under your skin.
Listen, if you think the terminally online are just aren't here's the thing. The terminally online will hang around the hashtags because they need a new target. They will look for you and they will post about you. You just kind of got to suck it up and just be a cosplayer, not a black cosplayer, just a cosplayer.
Exactly.
on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, just everywhere. We get harassed for wanting good representation in media. And don't even talk about black edits. I did, so you don't have to. Like I said, it's just a drawing until you start making niggas black. Make it make sense. By the way, I see you guys are posting clips from the video on TikTok, and I'm so flattered that you guys use my words and like the video, considering I was literally shaking with anxiety trying to upload it, and it was really hard to make because I had a deadline and shit post-hurricane internet. We made it work though. One nigga recorded the shit on their phone. I love y'all. But yeah, I don't know what it is with anime niggas being straight bigots. Like most of the anime niggas y'all would look up to, plain and simply put, would fucking hate y'all. You think these little niggas would want to have anything to do with you deplorable human beings? I think not. And the dog shit Anituber Soy Jack YouTubers almost never call it out. Or would it be about niggas thinking this bitch looks weird? 36 videos, my nigga. Hey dorks, I got a story for you. How about VTuber does blackface?
Nobody cares. Literally everybody dunked on him. Oh, I saw one guy be racist on Twitter one time and he got 0 likes. It's such a massive problem, bro.
But it's the statement, Mizu. And also, who cares that he did a bunch of videos on Uzaki?
Exactly.
Nobody cared about Uzaki enough to do all that. Ironically enough, that's exactly why she got her own manhole of fame.
Exactly.
It's enough for you? Oh, how about VTuber accidentally says the hard R while rapping? If you think that's bad.
What?
Oh yeah, no, that was the thing with Mari.
No, I know that's the thing with her, but like he's saying it as if it's like some massive condemnation of her character. She accidentally said the hard R while rapping. Why did your rap have the hard R in it if it's such a problem?
Because you're supposed to sing the song except that part.
Like, if the word is so bad, it's so terrible, why did you put it in your song? Maybe you should think about that, dickhead.
Not only why did you put it in your song, why is the song a banger that everybody's saying it when they sing it?
Also, thank you, Will Spade, for the super. Demand does not match supply. Exactly.
Bad enough that someone
Also, no chat. Yes, that is in fact Mari Mari. That is the gangbang VTuber.
accidentally just unloads the hard R. How about other base VTuber also in blackface telling black people they can't be.
She's literally black.
Oh, this was back then when people were saying that Alice was not black. I remember that controversy.
What about this other VTuber who's literally in blackface? She's literally black.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, people hated it. They hated Alice because she was openly like a lolly VTuber. And they were like, I think you're faking being black. And it's like, where did this come from?
Mad at non-black saying the N-word and about how we ain't about that life, apparently. I cannot make this shit up.
Black people, y'all need to really stop being fake mad over an antiquated word. If you crying like a bitch over the hard R, even if it slips, then you really
That's where this clip came from?
Life.
I remember Toledo made a video on this, and I thought that was Alice's voice because I didn't tune into her streams. So that means, you know what?
No.
That explains so much.
This is also why I hate Toledo. Not this specifically. There's a lot of reasons I hate Toledo, but like this is one of them.
Oh.
You just want that life. Y'all need a reason to be mad because life's too good for y'all. Sad.
Anituber was fucking with this tweet. I had to step in because personally I would not take that level of disrespect. I ratioed this bitch so hard I also made it get ratioed by the quotes. I ratioed this bitch so hard she ended up getting ratioed by an old tweet of mine someone else put in the replies. That's like a triple ratio. Triple double type shit. No.
You do not understand what a ratio actually is. When your account is like 500 times the size of somebody else, that is not a ratio. Based on the size of both of your accounts at the time, she ratioed you. Like, that's something you guys don't understand. You should have dominated her tweet because of how big your account was, and you didn't because nobody really agreed with you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Will Spade, for the super. Remember, you're not black if you don't agree with us. That's the Joe Biden clip. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
I was about to say. Gosh.
No bricks, all green, nigga. Nigga had to go listen to Tom McDonald. Automatically, if you ever caught bumping this nigga, you'd be given a fucking wedgie. This nigga is an American meat rider. He's Canadian. Starting to think there are no good people from Canada. Fuck you, Smeef. Release volume 6 already. I love being a drunk gay. You know these VTuber niggas are like my least favorite type of VTuber because they're like, I'm not the soft ooh snowflake that avoids drama and loves himself. I'm racist. That's it. That's literally it. And them niggas eat that shit up. Good thing I'm not a VTuber. Oh wait, it's pretty annoying to want to exist in a community where a good portion of people often use you as a joke or get mad when you try to advocate for yourself in said community. And it's embarrassing for other niggas to look and see that that's the loud minority. You think I like waking up and seeing my friends get harassed for wanting to be in this community? And it gets tiring when niggas say just ignore it. They can stop. No one is forcing them to be this way. They aren't bots. If anything,
Just ignore it. Stop being a bitch. Just ignore it.
Just block them.
Yeah.
Or mute them so they don't even know they're being blocked.
Take an advice from Black Hero Man, Tyler the Creator. How's internet harassment real, nigga? Just turn off the computer.
Wait, that was Tyler the Creator.
I believe it was, yeah.
Ah, that's even better.
Turn off the computer if it's that big of a fucking deal. You don't have to look at it. You choose to look at it.
Happened. Like, you can say it happened, but like at the end of the day, I have the mute and block button for a reason.
Like, just stop, dude. Y'all obsess over like the minority on the internet that doesn't like you for your race, and you constantly prop them up to bitch about it. Like, stop being a baby. Just block them.
after a while, you almost start to ignore because of how desensitized you are to it. But if you see this shit, no, call it out. Because me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. I recently just heard that Penny and Stocking is coming back. Do not draw us like this. Do not do this again. I am begging you niggas. I can only take a few.
Why? That literally looks exactly like you, bro. Have you looked at the beard, dog?
Coming back. Do not draw us
I'm
like
gonna
this.
say
Do
this
not do-
again.
It's literally looks like you.
Every time someone brings up Panty and Stocking, they always are like, well, I don't like the fact that they drew the black character with donut lips, and their favorite character will be Garter Belt, and it's like, y'all remember that Garter Belt is like a canonical pet.
Yeah.
How can you cosplay this? I've seen like femme cosplays, like really well done cosplays, and it's like, this guy is a walking Catholic priest joke, and you just have him as a cosplay as if you just like coincidentally forgot.
Yeah.
That he like didn't like boys like almost every time he was on screen.
Do this again. I am begging you niggas. I can only take a few more racist caricatures before I just can't. I just can't. It's a good show. Just draw niggas like how they supposed to look. It is not that hard. Maybe look up what a black person looks like.
Yeah, you look just like him. Why would you do that?
The reason why he even looks like that is because the internet wasn't even that good back in the day. Let's be real here. And someone also said they toned him down. No, they just turned Garter Belt into a different Catholic priest stereotype, which is being greedy and touching the offering plate.
Exactly. Thank you, Dustblight, for the super. Didn't know Kendra was black till she said she was. I thought she was just a funny dear moose lady thing. The dude has problems.
Oh, yeah, no, I've never really hidden that. My followers didn't know either. I had to say it.
Fair. Ugh.
Person looks like. Despite all what I said in this video, I still love anime and I probably always will.
No, you don't. Everything you have told us is you hate everything you've ever seen. There is not, like, everything you've complained about is something that is across basically all anime in existence. I do not believe you actually like anime. Outside of Dragon Ball.
It's important to acknowledge the problematic elements in the art form, but it's also important to acknowledge its, well, importance. It's a creative medium that's given tons of skilled and talented people a platform to show others just how much they have to give to the industry. It's brought amazing stories with relatable characters and values with so many beautiful aspects to it I can't even count on two hands. Without anime, I would not have an amplified interest in animation along with Western cartoons, and by proxy, probably wouldn't be here making videos right now. Anime's influence is everywhere. In music, games, movies, cosplay, and much, much more. One day I hope the media can address its weird elements and move on from it, but that's highly unlikely. So I'll just enjoy what I like and like what I enjoy. But I always call out the weird shit. Even though I might not give that much of a fuck, I'll still say it's weird. There's some
Anime would not be everywhere if it were not how it is. You want anime and everything about anime, but without any of the stuff you don't like. But that's the stuff that made people like it.
He wants basically he wants anime with the anime stuff, but without the Japanese people involved. Basically,
Yeah. You want it to look like anime. You don't actually want anime.
I want to look like anime and be animated like anime, and I want all the detail and the choreography of anime, but I don't want the Japanese people doing it.
Yeah.
Because something I don't understand their culture.
Also, thank you, Base Bird, for the super. Surprised he hasn't brought up Popo from Dragon Ball yet. Oh, he never will. He likes Dragon Ball.
Things I look at and I go, wow, like who was this made for? You already redo a healer, like who would willingly put themselves through that? I feel sorry.
Women. It's so funny he's talking about like these massively popular, worldwide, well-known animes that literally get millions and millions of views daily. And he's like, who's this made for? Who watches this? Clearly a lot of fucking people, bro. What are you talking about?
Women. Number one, women. And number two, it's like, who is it made for? It's like, considering that, you know, anime has a source nowadays, it probably sold well.
Yeah. Thank you, Steven, for the super. If he enjoyed it, he wouldn't be making this video. Exactly. And thank you, Massive Doge, for the 420. Now he wants to co-opt anime. They always wanted to co-opt anime. And Ray Neptune, thank you for the super. This person mainly has a white woke audience. When he thinks he's talking for every black person, guarantee you, most black thinks he's a Riri.
Sorry for the animator that has to sit there and draw that. Cause them niggas underpaid the shit. And I mean, bag is a bag, but them niggas not getting money. Degeneracy aside, thanks for watching. I have a Patreon, please. Thank you for your patronage.
Nobody cares. So
I don't like the fact that I don't like the ending of this video because it's like, oh yeah, I spent time crapping on the media, but remember, these people work hard, and you could go support them, except for the weird stuff. But go support the medium.
He's acting like he even says like the animators have to draw this weird shit. You're acting like they don't like it. They do like it.
Some of them might not, but like literally recently an animator came out and it's like, I have to constantly tell the animators, please stop drawing panty shots because they literally do it as a joke now.
Oh, that was famous thing, by the way, in Girls und Panzer, was the writer of Girls und Panzer had a rule for no panty shots. Like the animators were physically not allowed to do panty shots. So the animators would draw like literally every scene with a panty shot to see what they could slip past him. To the point that they managed to get a panty shot in the very first episode of the anime, despite his rule and the fact that he was looking over like every fucking frame. They still, I think they managed to sneak in 2. And they
Like,
continued to do that for the rest of the series, just ludicrous numbers of panty shots to see which ones he would catch and which ones he wouldn't.
Never tell a man no, they'll do it. Exactly.
Which was it? Yeah, chat mentions Mishoko Tensai. We're arguing over who got to animate the lolly character. They alleged they literally had debates in the office about who was actually going to be allowed to animate them. And there were like fights over which one got the honor of doing it.
Considering the Trigger had to fight with CRB being like, yes, the lolly will stay.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
Oh, thank you, Massive Doge. Reminder, most artists do hentai in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, what is it? There was an artist that came out recently and he literally said like he wasn't making it in the industry. And so his friends like, you're never going to make it in the industry. And he was so dejected by that he's just started doing hentai. And now his art is actually like really amazing. Some people see it as a bad thing, but it's like his art is really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair with hentai, you learn a lot about human anatomy because most of the time you're drawing them naked. So just throwing some clothes on top is just like one extra step. Before we start the next one, which is a little bit shorter, chat, I'm going to go to the little idols room, and I'll be right back. If Kendra wants to entertain the chat for just a moment.
I'm going to entertain the chat. Hello, everyone. It is I. We're taking over Mizu's stream and hacking his PayPal. Hello. Arrowmongers are peak and should be appreciated. So yeah, Jetix was cool. Oh yeah, no, Jetix was amazing. I love Jetix. Jetix was. I always saw Jetix as the cooler Disney because Jetix had all like the foreign shows like Puka and like Monster Buster Club and like just like a ton of cool shows. Like the Files, Kendra. You see, Mizu is actually bald. Oban Star Racers was on Jetix, right? I think it was, but I was not old enough to have seen that run. I did not. I found out about Oban like years later. Heard of Wise Schwartz. Are you talking about that girl from Ruby? I never got into Ruby as a kid. I tried, but then I got in trouble. Puka mentioned. Turns out Puka's now like a franchise, like a little small franchise in Korea. I highly recommend it. It's really cute. Have a YouTube channel and everything now. Was it my favorite shows as a kid were mostly Digimon and stuff because Digimon was on and it was the cool show. I found out about Inuyasha because of Adult Swim, and it was specifically the Moroku episode because, well, that was what was on, and the memory of that was just imprinted in my brain for so long that I was just like, maybe when I'm older, I'll find that whatever that series is. Who's great? Not all of you spelling the N-word. Oh my gosh. But I don't like this guy, not because he's because here's the thing. I have aspects of anime I don't like. Like I said, I'm not someone who's really into the not safe for work or looting lollies. Not even just looting lollies. I'm just not into not safe for work, period.
Absolute
I love
tourist.
all the memes though. Wait, I was about to say, I'm not someone who hangs around the NSFW communities and stuff. Guess what? I still love the memes. Because that's what makes anime memes cool. Like I was like, what is it? Like a couple of days ago, I was literally talking about how like I was talking about the Mega Milk shirt and how technically if you compare them side by side, the Ozaki shirt is literally a remade Mega Milk shirt, but better.
Before we move on to the next one, thank you Toa for the super, and then you have Saki, no shots because no one wears any. And then you have Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. Didn't Strike Wishes also have ludicrous fan service? I'm pretty sure Strike Witches is literally just fan service.
Strike Witches is literally all the girls being in underwear. What do you mean it doesn't have fan service?
It is
I made fun of that when I was 14.
Zuck Wayne asked Kendra Mizu, did you see the first episode of Rooster Fighter? All I know is somebody got blacked, but I knew that already. It's about fucking roosters and somebody still got blacked. Anyways. So he made this video is a new video. The other video was 3 years old. This video is 1 month old, and it is called We Even Can't Be Cute Now, apparently. You should probably just rephrase that. Maybe that's technically correct, but it sounds retarded. It sounds like you're having a stroke.
Godzilla read this and died.
Any of you, but I sure do love to mind my own business. In this world, a lot is happening, and I sure do love to focus on the things that grant me joy or just change my life in any way, shape, or form, and not the things that don't. Too often, it's very easy to catch yourself ending up scrolling away in some rabbit hole that has nothing to do with you or information.
I just want you all to remember what we just watched as we go through this video. I can't believe, people have so much negativity and they just constantly scroll through, like, stuff they hate. Like, I don't understand who would ever do that. Like, what kind of guy does stuff like that?
Your friend group.
You?
Your friend group is one of the reasons why this happened. Brother, your friend group was so bad that the guy who started all of it had to rebrand his entire identity because everyone saw him as a liability.
Oh, thank you, Internet Zen, for the super. Maybe it's just me, but with stuff like Queen's Blade, I came for the fan service and ended up staying for the interesting plotline. And Wolfsbane for the super. I watched one episode of Strike, which is Kendra.
information of what you get from it, not making your life any better or worse as a result. I frequently see headlines about people I don't care about, videos of people I'll never see, and statements from people that I'll never know. So I take a step back and try to just mind my own damn business, and it's kind of hard being a black person and doing that, because even when you do
So I'm always trying to mind my own damn business, but you know, I can't do that because I'm black. Do you hear yourself?
First off, it's the fact that you're black, because I'm black, and even if when I want to stay out of people's business, I don't, because I want a taste of the drama a little bit.
I say this all the time. Everybody who says that they hate drama, what they mean is they hate being the subject of drama. Even like little old white ladies who have gone to church their entire life, when they hear shouting, they're immediately peeking around the corner. Everybody loves drama. They just don't like being in the middle of it.
do that, you still get harassed and annoyed. Sports or cosplay or cartoons or anything that involves any other normal human.
What the fuck is she wearing?
What?
This is even like a black person thing. This is like one of those stupid liberal high fashion things. What the fuck is this outfit?
I mean, it's efficient. It's better than... I don't even know if it's better than anything. What the heck is that? What is that?
Why is... Again, again, this is a question I asked with the first video. You have to ask yourself, why are you choosing the specific clips we're seeing to illustrate your point?
You are still subject to being harassed. It doesn't really matter. You simply ask for it by being born. That's it. That's pretty much it. So dealing with this online, what is anonymity? Boy, being black while casually existing online is an eternal, perpetual chore.
Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with the people around me?
This is what I was kind of getting at with some of the stuff on the first video. But this idea that, like, you have to exist as black online, why are you telling people? Like, I don't go up to everybody and the first thing I say is, hi, I'm white VTuber Mizu. It's the first thing you, like, it's such a problem with a certain subsect of the online black community that the first thing they have to tell you is, I'm black, by the way. It's like fucking vegans.
My thing is, I feel like I know exactly where this is gonna head, and it's like, oh, it's like, we can't be cute, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that is not an online issue. That is a community issue. And you're one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Editor Zen Master, for the super. In the words of Gunny, what is that? What the hell is that? And Jose for with the super says it's called trashy chic. Doge for another super. I'm a femboy, by the way. Mizu probably. Yeah. I go up to everybody first, like it says, I'm femboy, white VTuber Mizu. Aryan VTuber Mizu here. Also, thank you for the raid, Temp. What's up, my fellow Aryans? Also, move your ring light so it's not like directly on that.
It's that retro aesthetic, like old YouTube.
Black will always be kawaii, bitch. The fact that you said kawaii, bitch, immediately makes it not kawaii.
Yeah.
Being black is a unique experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but it does come with a lot of baggage. To be black is to hope you're not the only one who looks like you at your job. It's hoping there is enough yous in the classroom. It's understanding not being understood, but also...
Do you not hear how racist that sounds? Like, I have this issue with, like, a lot of different black content creators where they're like, you know, being black's a hard experience because I always have to wonder when I enter a building if there's enough blacks in it. What if I said that about being white? Like, God, man, I just can't go to fucking Walmart. There's too many black people there. There's not enough whites.
Not only that, it's like, this would have made sense if this was like, heck, if we want to use the example, this would have made sense if it was like Japan. where it's mostly homogenous,
Yeah.
but it's like, this is America. I walk into the building and there's not enough black people, but literally you just drove past a bunch of black people on the way to work.
Yeah.
It's understanding it never ends. It's already quite the tall order to simply enjoy ourselves while navigating through the world where we understand we fundamentally play by different rules than everyone else. That's pretty rough, but it's rougher that we can't escape.
Do
Is
you
the video out of sync?
No, I paused it. Do you ever look in the mirror and say, is it because I'm black, or is it because I look like some creepy homeless predator?
Yeah, this look is really not doing it for you. If I saw that outside, I'd kind of be scared.
Yeah,
Like if I saw him in a Barnes and Nobles, I would slowly move away. If only because the hair is kind of looking. I mean, it's better than a couple of years ago when it was pink, but this is not the look, bro.
It's giving fat, ugly white woman who says every man she meets is just scared of her success.
Yes.
Like, do you look in the mirror and think, maybe there's another reason? Maybe it's not just because I'm black.
Because there's some fashions out there that we make fun of for a reason, because it's ugly and hideous and kind of off-putting in a way where you just do not feel safe.
Yes. Massive Doge, thank you for the super. You think the nose ring affects males too? No, I said that at the start of the stream. Septum ring theory proves accurate once again.
Like, what is it? There's like this one fashion show that came out earlier, and every single model, everyone from the darkest to the lightest, looks horrifying. I do not want to be in the same room as those people, not because they're like, oh, they're probably not nice people, but the fashion is so just out there. It's scary. It's scary looking.
Yeah. Thank you, Baracho Gato, for the super. South Park was on the money with the difficulty slider.
The only common denominator on literally all the years of any social media platform is bigotry. It's just more like how much is allowed that changes. It's like all allowed now. For a lot of people, it's actually just a business model. There are people online who make it their life's work to have every problem you care about be the fault of every minority somehow, and often more than not, it's black people that are shoehorned into the discussion. They're also often.
Have you seen your other videos? Like, this is why I was kind of interested in doing these two back to back, because you're sitting here being like, well, this community doesn't like me. It must be because I'm black. Yeah, it's definitely not because you said they're a bunch of creepy pedophilic weirdos. That can't have anything to do with it. It's probably because you're black. The other thing is probably just like it's whatever. They didn't care about that.
Like, here's the thing, like most anime fans, like, they want more people in if they like the medium. It's like sports fans. If you barge in, it's like, what is it? It's like sports fans and their wives who do not understand sports. They're going to be hostile to their wife if they don't like the sports. Or if a woman is like into like sewing or embroidery and their husband shames them for their sewing and embroidery, they're going to get hostile because they don't appreciate their craft or their work. If you go into a medium and you just hate on everyone, you're not going to be the likable. And fortunately, that's going to affect people who say are like me, who genuinely care about the medium, and now I'm suddenly being bombarded with nig.
Yeah.
Because that happened to me one time, where a guy just came into my chat and he just spelled the N-word out, and because I don't care, I just laughed because number one, it was creative, and number two, who cares?
Yeah, people have done an in tower in my chat before.
Oh my gosh, people did it earlier.
I figured they would while I was gone.
Often seemingly put within opposition of the needs of the many. There's never no gray area. Either you're some woke Democrat leftist siding with them, or you're based. This is already.
I like. It's weird the dichotomies he puts forward, right? Like, you're either a woke Democratic leftist or you're based. You're a far lefty. You're like a crazed far lefty on your own. Why is that the way you phrase the dichotomy?
Well, you see, I hate right ringers, and that's how the right ringers talk about
the
me.
right ringers. Kendra becoming more Japanese as we speak. Got the R's mixed in. Thank you, Internet Zidmaster, for the super. Black will always be quiet, bitch. My guy, that's a lie from the get-go. See VTubers who blacked the Onyx Awards. This guy is only reinforcing it by how disheveled he is with the Fent addict look.
Like I said earlier, the reason why some of this stuff we have in the Black community, the way it is because other Black people do make it hard. And unfortunately, it's a minority that affects the majority. It's just people... Again, stuff Boondocks like covered stuff like this. Like, there are people who take advantage of the system, and unfortunately, we got to suffer for it. And there are some people that do stuff just because it makes them money and stuff. You going around calling the entire anime medium the pedophile roster of Epstein's Diddy Blood Island is not helping anyone.
You know what?
It's just gonna make people hate us.
You know what gave me zero hope for the kind of people Boondocks talks about?
What?
I was trying to look up a specific Boondocks episode to get a clip because I just always thought it was funny. And I came across these two Black people that were doing a podcast where I guess they were covering every episode of the Boondocks. So I was like, oh, that'd be interesting perspective. Let's click on it and listen to it. The entire time they were coping, going, you know, a lot of white people seem to like Boondocks for some reason. They don't understand it's a satire about how white people view Black people. And I was like, what crack are you on? What?
No, okay, here's the thing.
It's made by Black man.
And that was what he saw in his childhood till now.
Like, he's spoken about it publicly, that it's like how he sees the Black community specifically. It's not how white people view the Black community.
If anything, it's more of a commentary of how Black people see how white people see the community, because some of the things that we do in the community is bad. Look at the whole R. Kelly situation. That should not have taken as long as it did.
Yeah. I saw like a talk he did. It was probably a while ago now. But he was basically bringing up the concept of like Black fatigue, and he's like, we've kind of coasted on like racism and slavery for a long time. But if you talk to like an average white person and get their true opinion, their attention span for hearing, oh, but racism, oh, but slavery, is kind of dwindling, and they're kind of not caring anymore. And we as a community are not doing much to build up a better image of ourselves as we slowly lose the grace period.
I'm going to say it like this. At one point, I had an ex-relative, let's say it like that, who, he was all about the Black community. He had gotten this really well-paying job. It paid really, when I say it paid good money, I mean it was enough money to restore several neighborhoods. And the first thing he did was he gave them so much money that it would have been able to help them for a long time. You know what he came back to a couple of days later? Everyone blowing the entire money on week-long neighborhood parties with booze and alcohol and snacks and everything.
Yeah.
And he learned from that day. He's old now. I think he's somewhere around like his 70s now. He learned that day, nah, not everybody's worth it. You help who you can help and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Some people just won't. Can't save everybody.
Weed, most likely. This guy was old school, by the way. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's bad.
Tedious enough, but it's actually even worse when the conversation isn't about crime or jobs or houses or flying goddamn planes.
I'm sorry, if I see a Black pilot, I'm gonna be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
God forbid if you ever want to.
He was talking about DEI because I believe I didn't actually see this show because I never watched him.
Yeah.
But people were saying the context was that this airline had announced they were doing a DEI program. in order to get more black people in the cockpit of planes. And he makes the great observation of, yeah, that shit's gonna terrify me, bro. If you're telling me my pilot got there just because you had to fit a quota. I want my pilot to be the most, like, autistic, plain-minded person in the world. I don't want somebody up there because you had to fit a quota.
Yeah.
Because we're like right. a billion miles in the air, and I'm not in the mood of making that free fall.
Listen, as shown with the recent stuff with the airlines, if they can cut enough corners, they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Enjoy or take part of some pop culture. The fact that you just want to exist in a space without an explanation is a discussion in its...
I am curious why he shows a clip of Paprika. That's Paprika, right?
That was Perfect Blue. It's like, you can't exist in a culture... The scene of this context is about the manager of Mima, the main girl, and how the manager went delusional because she was basically living her life through Mima online, and then her psyche broke, and she's now trying to kill her so that there's only one Mima.
Fair.
And I'm like, what? Now that you say it, it's like that is we're not comparing our experience to a psychotic break of a crazy woman.
Yes. Thank you, Chaos Smash, for the super. I don't want to be on the soul plane. And thank you, Wolf Spain, for the super. Thanks, Obama, for dividing race relations during that second term. Also, you got to teach them to fish, not give them the fish. They won't appreciate it.
Pop culture. The fact that you just want to exist in a space without an explanation is a discussion in itself. This game is bad because black people. They show us bad.
Yasuke was not bad because of black people.
No, Yasuke was bad for like several reasons that were actually really racist. Never mind the fact that the guy who did the Yasuke book was white. And I'm assuming
he was a white British dude who made the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Like,
and then when his book went to Japan, all the stuff, because what is it? So in the book, from what somebody read, there's literally a fan fiction section about how Japan was like totally pro-African slavery that was just coincidentally omitted from the Japanese publication.
Yeah, because they would have noticed it immediately. Because newsflash for anybody who does not know about Yasuke, he was literally like the only black man in Japan. There was not like some black slave trade in Japan. It was literally the one guy. And again, for people who don't know the story of Yasuke, he's not a samurai. He was basically like a dancing monkey for Nobunaga, who was just like...
Not Nobunaga.
Don't make fun of me. You know I can't pronounce things. People say he was a retainer. Like, yeah, he was technically a retainer. He was literally just there because they found like a 7-foot black man, which again, there were no black people in Japan. There was no black slave trade. It was a novelty. He was the only person like that they ever saw. You know?
Someone say Oonga Bunga in chat.
It was Oonga Bunga for the game. Also, yes, somebody mentioned it. For some reason, they had Yasuke bang his wife and his sister. And it's like, what are you doing?
Not only that, but the reputation of the wife was also called into question because if you know her history, she was literally known as the most loyal wife of Japan.
Yeah.
So you basically made a fanfic of the most loyal wife in Japan cheating on her husband with a black guy, which just is like all sorts of crazy.
People don't understand the Yasuke thing. It seems almost like Assassin's Creed Shadows was tailor-made to piss off Japan. Because first off, I mentioned it before when it happened. Oda is not exactly like some niche Japanese emperor that no one gave a shit about. He has multiple game franchises named after him. He is somewhat of a mythical, legendary figure in their culture. It's Like, he is not just some nobody asshole that no one really cared about. That's just like a cute little history edition. He is actually pretty well liked. Then Ubisoft France decided they were going to hold a traditional Japanese culture expo, and they had a bunch of samurai swords in it that were from a set of Zoro's swords that they bought off Amazon. Like, people found the exact set off Amazon. They weren't even good Zoro swords. I think the full set was like $100.
It wasn't even like, it wasn't even just the swords. Everything that was on display was drop shipped from Amazon.
Yeah, and it was advertised as like a traditional Japanese expo. And then when they were selling Yasuke figures, they had him standing on top of the one-legged Torii gate. For the like 2 people in the audience who do not know about the one-legged Torii gate, that is one of the last standing relics from the atomic bombs. Had nothing to do with feudal Japan. Had nothing to do with Yasuke. Cool. So they have Yasuke, fucking Oda's wife, running around killing Japanese people, standing on top of the one-legged Torii gate with his drop-shipped Zoro swords. Don't forget. What are you doing?
Don't forget, every time he's fighting in the game, he's got Japanese black hip-hop remix.
Yeah. They play hip-hop when he's fighting.
Keep in mind, don't forget that the guy who even wrote the book was like fighting with people on Wikipedia because he kept editing the Yasuke article, and then Wikipedia had to be like, stop editing this article, we're locking it for everyone.
Assassin's Creed Shadows was such a disrespectful shit show that actual Japanese historians were like, where did the Westerners get this bizarre idea that Yasuke mattered? And they finally picked up the British dude's book and proceeded to tear it to shreds, to the point it was a footnote in a government meeting about how shitty it was. This game was horrendous, and the fact that Yasuke happens to be black is the literal bottom of the list of problems.
Even better, do you know why they chose Yasuke?
Why?
Because it came out during interviews that they chose Yasuke because BLM happened only a few years before.
Yeah. Changed the book from nonfiction to fiction. They did. They had Japanese historians ripping it to shreds, and they were like, we need to have the entire country denounce this piece of shit book.
Then even better, you gotta remember, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out like after Ghost of Tsushima. I think Ghost of Yotoi was more accurate than this, and I heard nothing about that game.
Yeah. People gave up on that one. Basu Doge, thank you for the super. Oda thought they painted Yasuke's skin black. Yeah, they did think that his skin was painted at the time.
Yeah.
Because, again, there was no black slave trade in Japan. They did not see black people ever. It is a small island nation.
Oh my god.
Angel's Advocate.
They were going through their own issues.
Thank you, Angel's Advocate, for the super. Everyone hated AC Shadows because it was woke. I hated it because it was French. We are not the same.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Internet Zenmaster, for the super. There are not enough characters in Super Chat to describe how many different ways Yasuke being in Assassin's Creed Japan were wrong. Oda wanted a novelty butler. That was it. Ubisoft made it worse.
Considering the historical paintings we had of Yasuke have him dressed up as a literal clown butler, yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, it was a good joke.
Like he never even got to wear like actual samurai armor. He what is it? You know that one British outfit with like that giant clown looking collar?
Yeah,
that's what they had him wearing. Like crap like that. Like, I wish if there was ever a historical record of actual black people doing cool crap in Japan back in the day, I'd allow it.
Yeah.
This is not one of them.
Thank you, Wolfsbane, for the super. NTR is bigger in Korea, my man. You racist. And thank you, Candy Sensei, for the super. AC Shadows made people more racist, let's be honest. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
There were people who I didn't have a single racist bone in their body that were about to go on Twitter and just drop in towers left and right. It was that bad. And dumbing it down to it's just a black man in a video game.
It's like, it doesn't matter, but it matters, but it doesn't matter, is what they kept going back and forth with. Like, come on.
Black people. They show us bad because black people. This music, man, it's so bad. It'd be better if it was a white guy in face tats and box braids instead. Nobody mentioned fat.
Whoever says that?
First off,
Vanilla Ice is the butt of the joke, bro.
First off, those guys, every time I see, they're like, oh, well, people would rather have those guys with all the tattoos on their faces. No, those guys are ugly as sin. Get rid of them, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this music would be better if it was a white guy with face tats. Bro, Vanilla Ice has been the butt of the joke for, like, years. I know that wasn't Vanilla Ice. I'm saying, like, because Vanilla Ice was, like, what, the joke hip-hop rap guy for years until Eminem came around. But everybody would always be like, bro, you're Vanilla Ice. Like, it was a joke that, like, you were a piece of, like, you sucked. You were a cringy white guy trying to pretend to be black. I've never heard anyone say, like, rappers or R&B singers would be better if they were white. Like, never once in my life. Except maybe Kanye, but that's a different story.
No, I think half of what happens with Kanye is better because he's black. Wait, I gotta head out to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Ryan, for the happy affiliate anniversary. Takeshi69, anyone? Yeah. Don't shit on Vanilla Ice. It's one of the scariest stands in JoJo Part 3. Eminem fell off after endorsing Camelot. Oh, yeah, no. Eminem became, like, massive cringe when he started making political statements. I did heard that white people should be rappers. Miss the old Kanye. Look, there's nothing wrong with Kanye singing HH. I'm not saying it because I guarantee they have like some fucking they have some auto system to pick up on that. Didn't Kanye remove Khan from his name? I mean, he calls himself Yee. I don't know if he actually like removed it from his name. I still love the ninja rap from Ninja Turtles 2. I like the One Piece rap. I'll stand by it. The One Piece rap is great. The guy that made the One Piece rap did a sequel to add the other characters to it, and it sounds horrendous because it goes from like the fun, upbeat rap to like some weird sensual R&B thing. I don't know why he did that. Thank you for the super, Steven. Kanye definitely loves fish sticks. Go Ninja Go is good. Yeezus. Face tats always look bad. No ethnic group looks good with a face tattoo. No, I'll agree. Face tats are like a super weird thing. Tattoos are already sort of a niche interest, but putting them on your face, a lot of people don't like it. I sometimes like the little like stars or symbols that people will get sort of behind their eye, but it has to be like cute. You can't have like a cool tattoo there because then you just look cringe and you're trying too hard. I really what I'm saying is I really only like it on goth girls. Tattoos belong on the womb. Tattoo of a teardrop on your eye. Don't do that. Got a tramp stamp, Mizu? This is not a tramp stamp. This is a womb tattoo. There's a difference. behind the eye. I mean, like on the face, like to the back area of your eye. Also, Kendra's in the little idols room. Kendra will return shortly. And then after stream tonight, I need to actually make food because I kind of didn't make food because I got home a little late. Women take longer. Has any man ever gotten a tattoo on there? You know what before? Yes. So my dad used to get tattoos at the same place all the time because he liked the specific tattoo artist there. And I would sometimes go with him because I liked the trip. It was a very long way away from home, so it was fun to go along with him. So, some guy got a tattoo of a rooster on his rooster. And it was specifically like the length of the neck. So like when it grew, the rooster's neck would grow. And that's not the funny part. The funny part is he severely overestimated how it would feel, because the entire time we were there, he was just screaming and crying, and it was so funny.
What are you talking about?
I used to go to this place with my dad where he would get his tattoos, and there was a guy who decided to get a rooster on his rooster. And the entire time he was screaming and crying because I think he severely overestimated what 1 billion needles going into your rooster would feel like. They had him with like a bit in his mouth, and he's like gripping. I forget what he was gripping on, but he was like, they had him gripping onto something, and he was just screaming and crying the whole time. I'm like, yeah, you kind of deserve that because this is a really fucking dumbass idea, bro.
I mean, you should have just shown sympathy to him.
No,
you should have shown sympathy.
And thank you, Tella, for the super. Never mind womb tattoos. One of my favorite artists did kidney tattoos.
Kidney?
Does he still have it? How would he not still have it? You don't get that done. Like, first off, if you do get that done, you don't go through the tattoo removal. That's just staying there forever.
You gotta remember, if somebody's gonna get that removed, it's a deliberate choice. And that would mean he just had to subject himself to over 1,000 needles going in, and now have to subject himself to getting his skin lasered off.
Yep. You don't have that much skin down there. Like, that's... There's not too much to go around.
A couple of months, more like he'd have to go back every couple of years.
Black woman, gotta make sure you do exactly that. They're making a reboot of something, just reply with an AI-generated fat black Laura Croft and get your...
This is a thing that was happening, though. Like, that's... Oh, why are people, like, making this joke? Because it was a thing they were genuinely doing. If you didn't create this problem, people wouldn't make the joke.
Your Twitter rage engaged.
And not only that, nobody cares. Not only that, but nobody cares.
True,
it's
yeah.
Twitter people.
Become a very useful asset in growing your online name in clout farming, whether it's for or against us. You currently can just make a career out of calling random unsuspecting black people the hard R in the name of justice or something, and then when you get fired for that behavior, you can pull a I was fired for my non-woke beliefs grift. You can double grift. We stacking grifts like a super Kyle Ken, but call me hit because I still see that shit. I mean, some people are just straight up honest about it. The internet has given us great reason on why we waste our time on it. Education, humor, relatability, escapism. Yeah, that's right, escapism. That's the focus here. But speaking of keeping your peace online, there's something that does bother me. Doesn't it bother you that all these services probably definitely harvest all our data?
Nobody cares about your sub, your whatever.
I like how he's doing all of this, being like, man, he's profiting off of calling people the hard R, and then he's shocked that he lost his job. Do you know why he was able to do that? It's because you're giving him attention.
Yeah.
Because a bunch of people gave him attention, and then guess what? Now he's feeding off the attention of losing his job.
Also, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking sponsorships, but you probably shouldn't do a rant about how people are grifting to make money and then immediately saying, by the way, here's a sponsor. It's not a good look. You gotta space that shit out a little bit.
Why? So I saw this post on Twitter. I realized, yeah, that's probably the worst way to start a sentence this year. Why are we even on Twitter? Post by the user Totodokis came across my feed and it
What do you think?
They're cute. That's it.
appeared that them and their friends went to Shibuya in Japan. They're all fitted up miraculously. Not one miss. Everybody dripped out. This post seemed to blow up, and that would have been awesome if it happened like 5 years ago. The last good full year on Twitter was 2021. You had to be there. Ever since like the latter half of 2022, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. Now if your post goes mega viral, a lot of it's just Twitter blue farmers and bots and like sex workers, but it's all like automated and like.
Oh, that's a little problematic, my dude. We don't call women out for that anymore. I think you missed the memo.
Yeah. You're making it like the right wingers are the only ones that do it. It's like everyone's doing it. And that's the whole point of why they have Twitter blue.
People grift on the internet. Yeah, sky's blue, dumbass. You run a fucking YouTube channel where you bitch and moan about anime. That's a grift.
But it's not the same as the right winger.
Thank you, Massive Doge, for the super. By the way, did you see the Gypsy Crusader boxing match? I did not. I thought Gypsy Crusader was dead or arrested.
What?
Gypsy Crusader was the guy that went on Omegle dressed as Joker from the new Joker movie, and would say like slurs and shit.
You know what? It's akin to that one comic panel where Joker's like, listen, I may be a psychotic maniac, but at least I'm not a Nazi.
Yeah.
Like Joker's like the one character who knows a bunch of slurs. He just doesn't say it on camera. He just has a collection of slurs.
Yeah. Joker is the racist that actually does believe you are all the slurs, but he'll never say it because then he thinks that's too easy.
Yeah.
Like stupid. Maybe there's some crypto guy there. There's different eras of the replies being. That's how bad it is. Right now, Twitter's in the era of the replies just being filled with casual racism or phobia of any kind, casual bigotry of any way, shape, and form. So now if you're on Twitter and your post goes viral and you are a minority, there is like a 40% chance your replies are just filled with the most vile, racist shit. I remember when Twitter's biggest.
You know, I don't believe that. I think you're lying. Why would anyone ever do that? Just like you said about the anime people. Why would anyone ever say that? Like, that just doesn't happen, bro. You're just upset that people are calling you out and they're dogging on you, bro. They're just making fun of you. Like, why are you so mad when we're just having fun and laughing?
My thing is that he's showing all these images. I follow a lot of anime spaces, and there's some pretty bad images. But I've never seen images like that. That only happens when you've curated your timeline to where that reaction gets a reaction out of you, because these like organizations always push the more offensive stuff to you.
Yep.
I never see racist stuff like that. Now I do see a lot of people say death to trans people, and I'm just like, what the whoa, calm down, bro. But like, I've never seen AI generated big mouth lady bad is what I'm saying. Like, you kind of curated what you curated, bro.
You interact
kind
with
of
this
on
stuff.
you. Like they do it on purpose because they want you to stay on Twitter longer.
Yeah. Thank you, Internet Zen Master, for being a member for 2 months. Joker is inventive with his racism. He is an artiste.
His problem was people recycling the same jokes over and over again. Now, if you're a minority, beware, just in general, because they fucking hate you. I don't really know why they do. Like, I don't really understand it, quote unquote.
Your entire channel is why. Like, that's just something that you come up with. It's like, you don't understand. They hate me because I'm black. No, they use the fact that you're black as a joke because they know it gets under your skin because you constantly bitch and moan about how much it gets under your skin.
And then it gives them engagement, which gives them coins upon coins in Twitter Blue.
Yeah. Like, you don't understand that, A lot of people that you would say like are casually racist on Twitter probably aren't racist at all. They're just trolls. And they just know that you will give them a reaction if they say that.
Not only that, but like, again, you're getting farmed.
Exactly.
Some of these people are literally like, because we got to bring it up. There are literal data mining websites. There are literal like websites and sweatshops literally dedicated to farming the crap out of you because it gets them easy money for their big boss CEO.
Yep.
You don't even realize that because you're so focused on, well, they hate me because I'm black. It's like, no, they just hate you because they want to scam you out of money.
Did you see that it came out? Maybe not. I don't know if it was today, but it was recently this week that the company behind Pokemon Go has been using your camera during Pokemon Go to make the most detailed and accurate map of the world ever made.
Yes, I saw that.
So yeah, Pokemon Go, if you've ever used it, has been farming the shit out of your camera data, sending it back to Niantic so they can turn it into a giant AI planet. Good luck with that.
What use will that have in the future? I hope I'm not alive to find out. That's for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Internet Zen Master, for the super counterpoint. Black Twitter exists and do exactly what he's talking about to everyone who isn't black. This guy is pathetic. Yeah, like, go to any tweet where an artist drew a black character, and I guarantee you will find a bajillion black people under it calling them racist because it's like 1 pixel of a skin tone too light.
And if it's not being bashed for not drawing the right skin tone, it's people being creepy, being like, my chocolate goddess. And it's like, that's a problem too. That's a weird, creepy problem. Stop doing that.
I refuse. I like brown women.
Well, when you do it, you're respectful. When they do it, it's a fetish.
Oh, I'm looking in the most disrespectful way possible. Good thing I never played Pokemon Go.
Nah, you're gonna play Pikmin.
True.
Nintendo will have their own database.
Free speech came back on Twitter, and that resulted in just a bunch of weird racist shit. Of course, the replies were filled with a lot of love. There's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of silly, but then there are some people saying weird, unprovoked, racist nonsense. I can only imagine how loud the public spaces were during your trip. Monkeys, monkey in Shinuya. And what happens when white people use dreadlocks? Oh yeah, and start screaming cultural appropriation. What is this trash? Don't you have a homeland you have to go back to? This is cultural theft, you damned racist.
I love how all of these are name, bunch of numbers, 0 likes. Yeah. You are literally mauling about bots. And you know what's worse is you're not just scrolling through it. You have bookmarked every single one of these. So you have told Twitter that you are so ridiculously interested in these posts that you will bookmark them for later. So yeah, they're going to show you more of that.
Yeah.
Racist.
And they don't even have likes on them.
Yeah, they're 0 likes, name, bunch of numbers, and he bookmarked every single one. He's probably the only bookmark on them too. There's probably 0 bookmarks except for him.
Yeah. You know what? I think we're
Did he mention the monkey posters in the Japanese train? He has not. I don't think he will.
Be kind, chat.
Yeah.
Cases and the harassment stems from the fact that they are claiming that these black people are appropriating culture by dressing up in cutesy Lolita-like fashion. Not only is it terribly ironic to come for black people in terms of a conversation about cultural appropriation, but it's also just isn't cultural appropriation. To appropriate one's culture.
According to you, it is a cultural appropriation. Like, this is where this argument gets really stupid. Because you see like a white person with dreads, it's like, oh, that's cultural appropriation. Only black people have that. And it's something very minor and stupid that every culture throughout history has done.
It's like, it's not cultural appropriation, except that's cultural appropriation because it's talking about my culture. But because they're dressing up in Lolita fashion, that's cultural appreciation. Even though to some people, that probably would be cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Because there's not a single Japanese person in that image. But guess what? Nobody cares because we're all here to have fun.
That's why I thought these 2 videos back to back were really funny. Because he's like, no, the whole reason people are mad at, me and mine is because we're black. And then you proceed to go on to how, well, it's okay when I do it. It's not okay when you do it. No, people don't like you because of who you are as a person. And because you are disliked, it attracts people who want to shit on you just for clout. And they happen to do that with something that you make a big point of contention, which is you being black.
It's just that this is why I never liked him, because he's just a hypocrite. He's one of those hypocrites that goes from space to space and is like, oh, you just don't like me because such and such so and so. No, I don't like you because you're unlikable. Your friend group is full of doxers and harassers, and you don't get rid of them. And then you're like, well, that's just how they are. They're not that bad when you think about it. Okay, they're nice to you, and they still doxed people, and you're still friends with them.
Yeah.
Like, you're weird. You're a weird hypocrite. That's all I'm saying.
Dapina was especially bad, trying to call people pedophiles, and he got shit on for that.
Whether he doxed someone, like he doxed them and then kept their dox up.
That was the same person he tried to call a pedophile. It was Tina Fate. That's a long story too, and that actually does have some that story actually does have some genuine. It's more complicated than that,
Listen, all you guys got to know about Dapina is the only reason why that guy crashed out so hard that he had to rebrand his entire existence was because he tried to ruin someone's marriage because the future wife at the time called him a cuck. That is literally the only reason why he did all that.
Also, yes, CEO of MILFs. Who got doxxed? It was CEO of MILFs, otherwise known as Tina Fate.
Was even better. It wasn't that she just called him a cuck. She put up the picture of Brian and Quagmire in Family Guy.
Yeah. Dapina was mad at a guy LARPing as a woman over on Twitter. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, CEO of MILFs, Tina Fate, is a guy who for years pretended to be a lesbian online, which is kind of like cringe. Lesbian. It's cringe and gay, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
And Dapina tried to say that they used it to try and get nudes out of a minor female lesbian. However, what actually happened, because again, like I said, it's more complicated than that, is the minor female was like some schizophrenic nut job who would constantly spam her nudes at any content creator she could, hoping that one of them would reply back positively, so she could then do a pedophile expose video on them. Like, she was genuinely your parents should have taken your computer away years ago case study. And when literally nobody took the bait, even Tina Fate did not take the bait. So they just started accusing everybody they sent it to unsolicited of being a pedophile.
Jesus.
That person sounds crazy. Oh, they did. They're definitely crazy. Like, it was a kind of an open secret that everybody knew about them, and everybody was like warning people about them and trying to get them like suspended. But they technically never did anything out in public, so it was hard to get them like banned.
Culture isn't simply to just use elements from the culture. It's also to profoundly not understand or respect or give acknowledgement for said culture. Black people.
Yeah, you mean like a black person who says they love anime and then proceed to say they hate literally every single thing about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you hear yourself when you say this shit.
And then said, well, I hope they address the creepy stuff and it stays in the past. It's like, okay, you cannot like it, but why would you say it like that?
Yeah.
People deal with this on many macro and micro levels daily and probably will forever. The fact that over the last decade we've chosen to be very outspoken about that undeniable fact, people now jump at the opportunity of accusing us of the exact same thing. This is simply just one of many other cases.
Yeah, how does it feel when the shoe's on the other foot? And this is what you've done to people for years. Maybe you should stop doing it to other people and it wouldn't happen to you. God.
It's just these people don't get it. These people just don't get it because they always want to be disingenuous about it. It's like, well, something, this happened. And it's like, why did it happen?
Yeah.
Is it because you were a terrible person and you kept doing this to so many people that, again, good people that just want to be innocuous, want to just post stuff, and now because of your behavior, along with your other wacko friends' behavior, now innocent people get hit. That's why stuff like this happens.
Yeah, chat has it. It's a real how's the medicine taste moment. And it doesn't taste good. It upsets them. The same people that constantly call out other people are like, you can't call me out. Why not?
Of that exact thing happening. The real reply that went super viral from this situation was this one that got Omega dunked on. You can't be kawaii.
Don't do that.
Don't ever do that again.
Me and Kendra on the same wavelength. Don't do that shit again, bro.
There's edits of that where it's funny. That was not one of them. And two, this guy is clearly a bot. What do you mean, GG locks?
Yeah, it's clearly a bot, and he even says it himself. It went viral because it was getting dunked on. 2.1 thousand retweets or quote tweets probably, and then 1.2k replies for only not even 1,000 likes. It's getting dunked on. Why is it a problem? Like this? Do you not think about like you're saying something is a problem, and everyone agrees they're cringe and gay? Like I don't understand.
It had over 35 million views and only 900 likes.
Yeah, no one agreed with them.
So it's not. It didn't even really go viral. The original tweet is more viral than the actual quote unquote viral tweet.
Yeah.
White and black accepted. This was in reply to the original poster, replying to all the weird hate that they were getting. Now, people rightfully dunked on this weird loser for saying weird loser shit, but the statement itself really strung with me because it really is emblematic of what a lot of people think and feel in relation to black people. There's some
Oh my god.
Everyone dunked on him. Everyone said he was an idiot, but secretly you all agree with him. Do you not ever think to yourself that your life is miserable because you want to be miserable?
I know what he's going to get into, and I'm just going to save that piece when we get to it. But I'm actually kind of upset. I'm actually kind of upset he's framing it this way.
Something about that just feels so assertive, so rude, so final, so you have nothing. To a lot of people, not only should our existence not be argued, but we can't even be left alone. This resulted in a little mini-trend of people doing exactly that, being black and kawaii at the same time, because it's not very hard. But it really made me think about the fact that this is just yet another case where we're put in a situation where we have to prove our existence or our right to exist for something that otherwise no one else has to. You know,
you're fighting with a faggot on Twitter. Somebody has to say it to you eventually. Your entire existence is feeling like your entire existence has been dehumanized and you no longer exist as a person because some asshole on Twitter called you a mean name. Do you know how pathetic that is? It's not even a real person in real life insulting you. It's some faceless and nameless bot on Twitter.
People don't realize it's all bots. They're doing this to game the system to get paid that day. And you're thinking, oh, it doesn't have the blue check mark. They're getting their money from... Wait, no. Actually, didn't they introduce a thing where you can hide the check mark?
Yeah.
So basically, you could be getting farmed and you don't even know it.
It's why I make fun of people sometimes when they're like, I don't even have a check mark. I actually don't know if you don't have a check mark because you can hide that shit.
Like, you don't even know you're getting farmed. They do it on purpose so that they can farm you for money.
Yeah.
Probably in some random third world country where they're like prisoners or something. And we know stuff like that happens because Amazon and other companies do it all the time.
Oh, it's so cringe.
You know those memes that be like, who said light skins with green eyes couldn't become registered nurses? Who said?
Who? Who's saying this shit? Like, this is
This
like
has to
some
be that-
bizarre black community thing. Like, I don't get.
A lot
Also-
of this stuff is probably like a colorism thing.
Also, I have to
Because
say, because I see this a lot with like certain people in the black community, light-skinned black people are not trying to prove their existence to white people. They're trying to prove their existence to other black people. Because I have seen how people in the black community treat halfies.
Yeah. Listen, there's a reason why everybody makes fun of Drake. I make fun of Drake because he tries to act like the whitest man alive, and then sometimes, oh yeah, that's right, I got black privilege.
Yeah. Like, you're bringing up all these like memes about light-skinned black people. Trust me, the white people have no issue with the light-skinned black people.
In fact, they love them a lot. Like I said, I have a rant for this because he's doing exactly what I knew what he was gonna do. So we'll wait for that.
Okay.
Says quirked up bisexual dreadhead AMABs can't make alright YouTube videos. Yeah.
If you say AMAB, I will literally... I can't say that, I'll
What
get
is
banned.
that?
AMAB is
What?
assigned male at birth.
Oh, okay.
It is a way for you to use trans language to include yourself in the T without actually being trans.
That sounds about right.
It's like when people on Twitter who are certifiably like cis, they don't have any questions about their gender, but like he, him in their bio. It's just to make it like more quirky because I'm AMAB, assigned male at birth. It's like you're cringe as fuck, dude. Shut up.
You know what? We're doomed.
I'm surprised you
doomed as
hadn't
a
heard of
species.
AMAB before.
I've mostly heard AFAB.
Yeah.
Yeah, for black people, those memes are real. It isn't who's saying we can't do that thing. There are people telling us, unprovoked, that we can't and will not ever do this thing. So I hate seeing transphobia from black people. I mean, I feel like we know what it's like to be told that we can't be something unprovoked.
Do you want me to pull up statistics for you, my brother, about how the black community treats trans people, gay people, other minorities? You want me to
That's
pull up
my
numbers
thing.
of how the black community treats Asians specifically?
I once had a relative who was like that, where at one point I was like, "Oh, I'm attracted more to like this," and they looked at me like for a good solid like 2 minutes, being like, "Why do you like that?" And I was like, keep in mind, I'm like 16
Yeah.
or like 17 by this point, and I was like, "It's just because I like it," and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, later I found out that, oh yeah, they were like super racist. Keep in mind, that was a family member, a very, very close family member, now ex-family member. Like, okay, that was weird. Again, these people do this all the time. It's like, man, like white people do this, white people do that. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. The reason why half of this stuff in this video is being like assigned white people is because this dude does not want to take accountability for like the black community, and you're not supposed to. But half of the crap we go through is just because the older generation or current generation is like, you should be ashamed for being weird. Stop being weird. And then be shocked that like girls who like cute things don't want to be like with cute things anymore because you as a culture have shamed stuff like this for so long that when it's finally time for these girls to like embrace it, they all, instead of being cute, adultify themselves.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Like, I want you to be honest with me, my guy. Go back to that tweet of the black girls in Shibuya and show me every single tweet where a black person says they're trying to act white. I guarantee equal numbers, if not more, of the white people saying black people can't be kawaii.
Like, it's like
I see it so many times.
It's like, it's a whole thing where like, for like, okay, so, and I try not to do this every single time because it makes me come off like I'm some advocate. But like I hate people that do crap like this because the whole thing, the whole thing that happens in the black community is there are certain people that think even being clean and dressed up and exercising and being healthy and doing all stuff that makes your body feel good is being white. And I'm just like, this guy's like, you see, it's all the white people doing it. No, it's mostly the black people, especially the older black people being like, well, you shouldn't do all this. It makes you look more white.
Oh yeah, the older generation.
What your sister's doing. Go do what your sister's doing and have like several baby daddies.
Yeah.
And then get upset that it gets upset that their children have baby daddies.
Like I've talked about this a little bit before, but not recently. I used to talk about it a lot more. But people don't understand that, particularly with the older generation, right? There's a lot of kind of equally as bad racism, sexism, homophobia, all of that on like every race's older generation. However, a lot of white people kind of grew up with the idea of you don't talk about it. So like, yeah, your grandpa might be the biggest racist known to mankind. You'll never know. You might like pick up on it. He might say something that comes off a little weird to a black person, but other than that, you'll never know because he was raised that you don't talk about it. If you actually believe that, you just don't say anything and you just live and let live.
And then you make a Twitter comic about it instead.
Thank you, Zedbaster, for the super. I am only aware of colorism because I was a Zen master of les slurs back in the day. But seeing this whiny guy going after half blacks still throws me for a loop. Every time, intra-racism is wild.
It's so, what is it? Because I brought it up with that whole Minecraft Black History Month, where it was so weird, like how they made Rosa Parks as dark as possible. And I'm like, that's a whole other issue that nobody is addressing because most of the people that are saying, oh, it's just the right wingers saying it are white and wouldn't know the argument of colorism because their life is so good right now. Because they don't have actual issues in their life.
That game was terrible. It was just encouraging kids to commit violence.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
For no reason and feel like we constantly have to prove that, i.e. black excellence. It's obvious that black people can be cute. I mean, any brown or dark skinned anybody can be cute. You see Mahoshi or her mom? I know y'all haven't. You seen adult GT Goku? You seen Turles? You seen the alternate costume in Budokai 3 for Gogeta?
Oh
Super
my
Saiyan
gosh,
4,
not the Goku argument again.
You are not saying Integra is black. Are you smoking crack?
Wait, is she not?
She's like the most white British woman you've ever met.
I did not. Only because, like, compared to Sarah, she's like... oh my gosh. But that goes to also show that
like she's a white British aristocrat.
She's got dark skin. At least I'm guessing it's probably just because, like, compared to Sarah, she looks like a totally black.
She's got like weird gray skin.
Yeah. The thing is, though, also is like they did the whole GT art. Okay, so there's this weird subsect of DBZ fans who called out GT and like Goku and just all Dragon Ball, and it's like, hey, if you notice, Goku's skin is actually darker, and it's like, no, that's just because the animators didn't know how to color pick correctly.
Yeah.
Like, this is a common it's like the whole thing with like the DC AU, where like these are very clearly white characters. They just chose this color because of a color palette, and so now every variant of Lex Luthor in that universe is now in fan art is for some reason black, and it's like, no, Lex Luthor, I don't want Lex Luthor to be black. That's the whitest man possible.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex the Kiddo, for the super. Was told I wasn't black enough since I didn't speak, act, or like most other black folks do. That sucks. I have heard stories like that before. Yeah. And Frog Jupiter, thank you for the super. I'm tired of hoodweebs calling everyone racist. You know how many ninja I say just for some rando to get canceled? How many? 1350 stats I scream.
Nah, I understand that one. My mom only told me years later that apparently kids around us didn't like the fact that we didn't talk black.
Yeah. And then Wolfsbane, thank you for the super. Tutan, she likes the sun. She's not a real Brit. Also, why are we talking about like cute anime characters and we bring up Integra? Like, she's a woman who actively tries to look like a male for the most part. Or try to look like
Because
strong and masculine.
Because she still looks cute, Mizu.
I mean, there might be a little bit of Gap Moe in there.
Yeah.
From Hellsing, need I say more? Vixen. To even merely suggest that black people cannot be cute or emulate these cute styles when Gyaru fashion exists is absurd.
Are you ready to talk about Gyaru fashion? And how it's black people?
Bring on the Gongoro Wars.
Sir, Gyaru is a term that describes a very nuanced Japanese fashion and subculture that has many subcultures. It's often defined by its rejection of traditional Japanese standards, sometimes of which consisting of tanned skin. Tanned skin's a signature, and I think that the people who are actually tanned in real life permanently without
You're not tan.
Oh
I don't know if they
gosh.
didn't teach you this in school. You're not tan.
That is not the same thing. The reason why Gyaru is a thing is because it's supposed to contrast the geisha.
Yeah.
Because the geisha has black teeth, pale white skin, hot red lips. The whole reason why the tan culture exists in Japan is because society kind of sucks. And we want it to suck a little less.
Thank you, Editor at Zedbest, for the super. Never explicitly mention Integra's race, but she might have an Indian mother. Claiming she's black is insane. And Frog Jupiter, thank you for the super. Whenever he brings up cultural appropriation, just bring up how 90% of American black culture is Southern culture. Fried chicken is of Scottish origins. Now, this is... Because, again, I watched both of these videos before stream because I wanted to make sure I was giving a good video. When I got to this part, I was like, are you retarded? Who told you that tan and black was the same thing?
It's not. He would know that. Because even in the black community, the whole thing was like, what is it? Because you can like look at hip hop culture and like the over sexualization of that. Do you know why it's over sexualized? Because there was such a big push for purity culture, especially towards like black people. So to do stuff like that was literally supposed to go against the norm. That is basically our version of Gyaru, even though you can debatably be like, maybe it's going too far. It was still revolutionary.
Yeah.
So to claim a different culture is the same thing as our culture is like beating a hammer to my skull.
Yeah.
that option would naturally emulate the style pretty well. To suggest that these black people are both appropriating Japanese culture and also cannot be cute while gyarus exist is quite absurd.
Gyarus exist, so Japanese culture is actually black culture.
It's
you
not
fucking
the same.
hear yourself?
Oh my gosh. This guy's an idiot.
He was Japanese and shit. I fucking can't with like he unironically says gyarus exist, so black people can't appropriate Japanese culture. What are you talking about?
The worst argument I've ever seen in my life. We have
we own the Japanese now. They're our culture.
Oh my god. You can love Gyaru. You can like Gongo. You can like these factions. The problem is it's people that are so uneducated and don't even like the culture to begin with, who is like, yeah, no, like we own that. Like we're like you guys. It's like this is one of the reasons why we make fun of Uyghurs. This is why we make fun of Uyghurs, because they want to pretend to be black. This is like trying to pretend to be Japanese. It's like my struggle is the same, brother.
Archmagos, thank you for the super. The ignorance and sheer audacity. One of the reasons tanned was looked down upon was it was seen as the peasants. To claim that act as being black. Yeah, for people who don't know, like the reason Japan has like this kind of weird thing with whiteness is because people that were like lords and ladies would sit in their palace all day and their skin would basically never get tanned and they would stay very white. So to be very white was basically seen as being like a rich upper class aristocrat because it basically meant you just never went outside. which is not like an inherent like negativity to black or white people one way or the other. It's if you were white, it probably meant that you were rich enough to not have to leave your house.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty straightforward why that existed. Also, thank you, Internet Zen Master, for the super. By the fact Kiarus have blonde hair and tan skin, that means Donald Trump is a Kiaru.
Well, I mean,
Donald Trump is my favorite kawaii Kiaru.
We do have the world is mine Trump edition. I don't doubt it.
Ow, shit, my stomach.
Cultural appreciation is still a thing. All black Yaoists follow me. You know, maybe if enough of you follow me, I'll be able to say it right. The issue is that we just seem to...
You're chasing, and it's really weird.
No, for real. Like, here's the thing. There's some really cute, like black Gyaru creators. Like, I follow, like, I love just, like, following cosplayers and fashion experts. These people are the exact reason why a lot of those women lock their comments.
Yeah. Like, you're definitely a chaser, bro. Let's calm down here.
To all my female creators out there, I feel you.
Also, Internet Zen Master says, under this logic, Trump is the second black president.
and never will be left alone. People enter these fandom spaces and nice little internet circles for fun. They enter to immerse themselves just like any other person is there. You would think these communities would accept people for their differences, and you'd be right. All of the Japanese replies to this tweet are positive and supportive, saying nothing but kind words and encouragement.
I like how we're scrolling super fast, and I can clearly tell that there's plenty of these that are in English. Like in these
Not only that,
four, one of these is a different language.
Not only that, but the reason why you're probably seeing a lot of Japanese comments up top is, number one, they're probably liking them, and number two, they can't read English, and number three, most of them probably aren't bots.
Yeah, I would like to point out that Twitter introduced this like translate feature, like this inherent native translate feature to Twitter. And immediately, like the same day, you saw a bunch of Japanese people going, holy shit, the way the Western people talk about anime is unhinged and ridiculous.
Yeah.
What do you mean they think we're a country of pedophiles? Like, the Japanese people have genuinely not had enough exposure to the Western online discourse to have like an opinion yet. But trust me, give it a year, they're gonna fucking hate you.
Listen, it's like that time where people started doing the whole pro ship and creators do not interact. And then what happened was that it got so bad that creators just started sharing a Google Doc of like what to look out for. And then all of a sudden, people suddenly just started taking that out of their bio so they didn't get blocked by their favorite creator.
Yeah. Ugh. Also, thank you, Frog Jupiter, for the super. Be kind to him. He's statistically highly due to the fatherlessness epidemic.
Was it obvious looking?
If you don't know your dad, you don't know your half sis.
You know, but you got Brandon in, you know, Minnesota over there with the K-On.
Oh, somebody says, don't Japanese artist spaces already hate Westerners? They do. There's actually a lot of Japanese artists that they will block Western users on site because it's so much of a problem.
PFP, he gonna call you a tourist and start talking about JBL speakers and shit. We just always on his mind for some fucking reason. When's the last time you did not?
Here's the thing, right? With posts like this, you cannot blackwash a character and then get upset when people make fun of you for it. You started the fight. They just swung harder than you did. And now you're like whining about it. Like, you're kind of the bitch in this situation.
Number two, why are we calling out the K-On profile pictures? You know they're gonna say something crazy. Leave them alone and let them do their own racist corner.
Yeah.
And not amplify it. Last thing we need is Last thing we need is for the message to be diluted and the meme to not translate anymore.
Yeah. Also, like, I hate to tell you this, brother, but the causes a scene at McDonald's when they get her order wrong. This is kind of a stereotype for a reason. Where I live, there's a Chick-fil-A right next door to a Popeyes. The Chick-fil-A, every day, perfectly neat and orderly, and you could go onto the patio of the Chick-fil-A and actively watch fist fights in the Popeyes. I hate to tell you this, brother. The stereotype exists for a reason.
I'll never forget the chicken sandwich incident.
Yeah. Like,
they broke a lady's back for that.
yeah.
Boondocks predicted this.
I forgot they did have the KFC episode on Boondocks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Red Hair Cross, for the super chat. Oh, ew, brother with a septum piercing. Chopped. You know, septum piercings are always like a good sign that you have.
Why is it that everybody who has a septum earring, like all the septum earring users in like the movies, looked pretty? They looked decent. They looked fashionable. Now the real life ones, like there are a few exceptions, but like most of the real life ones always look chopped and ugly.
You have to be a goth chick.
Ugly as haircut. Ugly as clothes. Come on, bro.
Thank you, Jose, for the super chat. Here comes Big Bertha with a steel chair. That's in the Waffle House. That's a different one.
Talk about JBL speakers and shit. We just always on his mind for some reason.
He just said being loud in public transport. You brought up JBL speakers. By the way, where I work, we have one black dude that literally brings like one of those lunchbox sized JBL speakers to blast music in the warehouse.
Oh my god.
Like, again, the stereotypes exist for a reason, and even you know the stereotype when somebody else didn't even call it out. Look, I hate to tell you this, brother.
We're cooked, bros. We're cooked.
When's the last time you did not get out of bed and start your day off with a really deep sigh on the side of your bed? I'm sure it wasn't yesterday. Black people can be cute. Why can't we?
Me?
He says that as if that's not just every single person in the world who has like a basic bitch job. That just gets out of bed and it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go to work.
Not only that, but it's like, if you just start your day right and not get on Twitter immediately, you'd probably have a better day.
Yeah. Stop scrolling Twitter and stop like bookmarking every racist post you see, because telling Twitter you want to see more of it.
It said doom scrolling, not utopia scrolling.
Also, thank you, Internet Zen Master, for the super chat. Me with multiple JBL speakers. What did I do? Also, chat says you do be cute, though.
Oh, thank you, chat.
And why do we have to prove it? Why does my brain immediately think about having to prove you wrong? That's by design. These people will forever.
Also, I love how he keeps using Machiko and Hachin in the background of the video as if they didn't get the whitest woman to do her dub voice.
It's true, and I also hate to say it, but like this woman right here in the angry face she's making, just it looks normal.
Yeah.
Immediately think about
again, if you know the dub for this anime, it's so funny. Imagine Suyu from My Hero Academia, you know, the voice actress of the white who does the cute anime girls. They had her doing the blackest accent you can think of.
Chat says, isn't she a Latina? I don't know. I've never watched this, to be honest.
Oh,
I've seen the characters.
She's lighter. She's on the lighter side.
Prove you wrong. That's by design. These people will forever be able to judge you from their not ivory towers, but from their weird middle class, you know, trailer like houses. Their horse don't got to be high anymore. So why should we even have to jump?
Why are you jumping? Why are you constantly on Twitter jumping every time they say some shit?
He says that brother, and this is just I wish I didn't have to point it out. How much did all those posters and steins you got in the back and stuff? How much is that?
Yeah.
Because that's probably more expensive than what some of these people have already. If you spend your money on merchandise, come on.
Also, this is the gayest little whiteboard I've ever seen. Like, it looked better at the start of the video because you made it look giant with the way you framed it. But now that the fact that I know that you have like a whiteboard the size of a tablet for you to write shit on for your videos, it's just really gay and cringe. Be like Wendigoon. Have an entire like wall dedicated to a whiteboard, dude. And write like stuff all over it that's related to the videos.
Wendigoon is the right-wing cringe man. I'm not like Wendigoon.
People unironically say that about him just because he's like a fucking Sunday school teacher.
I know. I saw it. I saw it all go down. So cringe. I even like checked out his videos after that. I was just like, that's it.
Yeah.
He's actually a good content creator.
Complaining about the middle class and being able to afford an entire wall of paintings and professional quality mic. Yeah. That's like LA people are just so out of touch with the rest of America. They genuinely look down on poor people. And then they'll sit here and talk about how oppressed they are as they actively shit on poor people. Like, we used to talk about this a lot online, but the only true discrimination in the world that is always 100% accurate, no matter who you are, is class-based discrimination. And you'll always have people that as soon as they get like into what you would consider like the middle upper class, they immediately start shitting on everyone below them.
Yeah.
Like maybe you shouldn't.
Shout out all cutie patooties like Red Chiquita, she a cutie patootie, tootie patootie.
She's a minor, you creep. And she's technically Shinji's mom, you incest-loving pedophile. What's wrong with you?
So I see. If we ship Rei with Shinji, it's incest. But if we ship Asuka with Shinji, it's based.
Yeah, chat says 16, my guy. Did he blood out here?
But she's a cutie patootie. I'm not sexualizing her.
I just think it's funny, like, you go back to the first video about, like, all the creepy stuff in anime, and now you've got the fucking little Rei figure from Evangelion. Okay, buddy. Let's try and keep that same energy.
Cutie. If you want to see the sick artwork that my friend made for me, I unboxed it on Joey's Dumpy. That'll be coming out soon in a couple days, so be on the lookout for that. Follow me on the gram.
You are not advertising an unboxing video.
Yes. I mean, it looked nice. The art looked nice. It's just like, nobody really does it. Nobody really is like, go watch my unboxing video. That's just, you kind of gotta let people go to.
Yeah. Go follow me on the gram. Fuck your gram, bro. I had an Instagram for like a year and I had more followers than you, and I was just posting pictures of my ass.
Of course. Oh my god.
Right, I post really cool pictures at Lighthawk Heavy. Please follow me. I post these things called Blinking Things. You could probably guess what those consist of.
You are not helping the allegations, my brother.
You know what?
Oh, I get high as shit and give my thoughts.
I think we're done for the day. I think we're done for the day.
Do you think he's hiding his hairline with this stuff?
Yes. Listen, if KSI can do it, there's probably a ton of other guys doing it too.
Because, like, he's in this one, he's got the Santa Claus hat, and then in this, he's got this rap thing going on. I thought it was just like a weird stylistic choice, but after seeing this, I think he's trying to hide his hairline.
Sometimes you want to look younger than you are. Sometimes you just gotta embrace. Because that's also the funny thing. It's like, why are y'all guys obsessed with high school? Why are you trying to hide your hairline? You always say you want anime with people who look just like you and have your age and everything. We got to show the hairline. I'm just saying. If nobody wants to look good, nobody wants to remember their youth. You gotta you gotta not do that. Reveal the hairline.
Yeah.
Let the bald shine, bro. Let the bald shine.
Not in this video. Just, leave black people alone. We could be.
It's really ironic that you use clips from Boondocks sometimes. You either did not watch that show or you did not understand it.
You and I both know it's the latter.
Chat wants me to add
like,
his High Guardian Spice video to the list.
Oh, we can
maybe another day.
watch that. Yeah. Listen, I can only take so much brain damage.
Be cute. We even cuter when you leave us alone. Food for thought, I'd hope.
You're gay as fuck, bro. People don't leave you alone because you don't leave them alone.
Listen, chat. Remember to be respectful. Don't go to his comments and all that type of stuff. This guy, there, like I said, there's a reason I don't like this guy and people similar to him. It's just hypocritical chasers that hate you and then will make you and then be like, be yourself, but not like that. Be acceptable. Be yourself. Oh my gosh.
What were the anime clip choices? He just for the first video, I think he was just choosing random shit. I don't think he actually knew what he was picking. For the second video, it's just, is there a black person in it? Yeah, let's include that. That's as far as he got with that one. Because I'm like, especially like he chose the clip from Boondocks of them just sitting on the ground. Like that's nothing to the conversation. It's just a clip from black people from the Boondocks. Also, thank you, Riceroni, for becoming a member. Welcome to my droplets.
I feel like
100% you would fall for a snow bunny.
You know what? Chat, don't be like this.
This is the kind of guy that's racist to his own mixed race kid.
I'm like sighing, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't even know anymore. I can't stand these types of people.
Yeah.
For this exact reason.
It's also weird, like, somebody in chat mentions still can't get over trying to include Integra Helsing as a black character. Like, there are plenty of black characters in anime. Why the fuck did you choose Integra and Goku? Like,
especially when there's a lot of cute black characters, especially now compared to back then. It's like, what is it? This is like a month ago? Panty and Stocking Season 2 came out. He didn't even mention Gunsmith.
Yeah, you could have used Gunsmith. Like, I mean, if we're going as far as to include Goku and Integra, you could have used Moroku. Like, why?
I'm shocked, especially with this is like that tweet I made, like that tweet a couple of weeks about like a couple of days ago, being like nobody really talks about Gunsmith anymore. Ever since her debut in the Panty Stocking anime, everybody made a whole big deal of that. She's not only a black, she's a Yaru black. She's a black Yaru.
From what I saw, like Panty and Stocking Season 2 just kind of fell off really hard. There were like 2 things people liked about it, really, and then everybody was just kind of like, it just didn't hit the same.
It's mostly because people are waiting for like Season 3. Like everybody, like at least from my timeline, everyone's just posting it left and right, indulging in fan art and everything. So people are just kind of biding their time.
Well, because I think people like Gunsmith, and then people liked the 2 twinks, who ended up not being twinks, which severely disappointed me, by the way.
Listen, I expected one to be the twink and the other to be the buff man.
Yeah.
That was only my thing, but they were both hot, so it's okay.
Look, I'm not saying
Like
I'm not saying women don't deserve their beefcakes. I was just kind of like the design wise. I was hoping we were getting 2 twinks and we just didn't.
Yeah. What is it? My thing, because like that's my other thing. It's like we need more black characters in anime, and then when we get those black characters, nobody talks about them.
Yeah, you just want to claim other white characters.
It's like you guys don't talk about them. It's like the whole thing with like the black Umas. We finally got black Umas. Nobody's talking about them. They're still race swapping the other Umas.
Yeah.
y'all, what is it? It's like that one time where people were like, I love Kaiju number 8 because it features actual adult characters, and that adult character acts like every other shonen protagonist, which means that no matter what, they're gonna be written the same way. Y'all will just complain about everything and then don't even give the thing a chance.
Chat, I understand where you're coming from when you say he should have included Cyborg '08. However, here, let me pull this up for people who have never seen Cyborg '08. If you watch the original run of Cyborg 009, this was what he originally looked like.
Yeah.
So this is why he did not use Cyborg 008. Because the original run, it's not as prominent as other characters, but he did have the donut lips back in the day. Before because I think I saw another picture of him because he's been edited sort of in the remake to be a bit more standardized. But the original had a bit of donut lip going on. That's why he would never include him.
That's why, like, there's like a couple of animes that do that, like back in the day, because back then they were told, like, don't do the donut lip, but they were never told why the donut lip was bad, which is why you got stuff like Garter Belt. And it's like, oh, okay, so it's not okay. Now we actually know, because we have to do the freaking research ourselves. Now we know not to do it.
Yeah, they back in the day, he had a bit of a donut lip going on. So he probably wouldn't use him because of the history of it. Because if you search for Cyborg 08, this is the first one that pops up. This is the second one that pops up. So he probably saw the first one. He's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Because now that I actually don't like the redesigns, because they look a lot more generic anime to me.
Yeah, he just kind of looks like a generic anime boy. Here, he actually kind of had, like, all you would have to do is just edit out the lip, and then it looks like really unique.
Yeah. Because the original had like a lot of style going on with the different characters. They were all kind of wacky, a bit cartoony looking to them. The new ones kind of just look generic anime guys. It lost a little bit of the, the feel, right?
Yeah.
I sort of get it, but I don't like it.
I mean, here's the thing. You can make a character design decision and still be bad.
True.
I talk about that all the time. How they domesticated my cat girl.
True enough. But like chat's right, you can't beat the OG designs. It just has that feel, that retro style that you don't see anymore anywhere.
Oh man.
Don't they have a CG anime on Netflix now? Oh god, please no.
Isn't that oh no, that was something you picked up. That was a different series. That was a different movie.
Oh, are we talking about Captain Harlock?
Yes, I'm thinking of the Harlock movie.
Harlock was good. Oh, no, wait, they do have some CGI thing going on. I think I found it. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Oh.
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
That is somehow uglier than the donut lip.
I really don't like that.
Never mind that it goes back into Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, like it is...
Listen, not everything can be Studio Orange. Sometimes you gotta just leave it to the professionals.
I'm mad at you, chat, for telling me that this exists.
It looks so terrible.
Because like, I remember, I don't even know where I watched it when I was younger. I watched like all of Cyborg 9. I really liked it. I don't know what the fuck this is. Chat, again, this was the original. This is what we're doing now. This is something I would excuse if it was like in a really shitty PlayStation video game, right? Where I'm like, oh, well, you know, it doesn't look good, but I get to play like as my favorite characters. But it's like a reboot sequel? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't want it. Chat, what are you having me look up?
I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna give you this video near the end of stream before we leave.
Oh no, he looks fine. I'm guessing this is a Fate thing. I don't actually look up much Fate information except for Jack the Ripper. To be fair. I swear CG will always look bad in anime. I watched the Pokemon Choose You movie the other day and the CGI was terrible in it. No, you can do CGI right. The thing is, a lot of people don't know how to do it. Let me see if I can find it. While I'm thinking about it. Ironically, I can't find the good picture of it, but a good example I would actually say, after we just kind of shit on it a little bit, was Panty and Stocking. Because when they did both the truck scene for the new anime and the Jeep scene up the building for the original anime was CG.
Yeah.
And it looked really good. Like, it looked awesome.
It's good because they actually knew how to define weight and still made it, like, work.
Yeah.
Because it's also in small doses. And then when they did the close-up shots, it was just still in 2D.
Yeah, it looks so good. And it's some studios are starting to figure it out. That you can make it in CG, but then you have to stylize it after. There has to be like something on top of it.
So basically Studio Orange, like what Studio Orange does is specific establishing shots where like it's close up and like a lingering shot, you will have to do that in 2D. But if it's like a fast moving scene, yeah, you can get away with 3D so long as it like makes sense to the like movements being shown.
Yeah. I think
Land of the Lustrous is a good example.
A good example that's also coming out is Bamco games. Because Bandai Namco is finally figuring out how to do 3D anime, and a lot of their stuff is just looking a lot better. God, what was that new game? It was like, was it Desert World or something? It was one of the last things Toriyama worked on.
Sandland.
Sandland, thank you. That actually captured his style in 3D so good.
Yes.
There was a lot of work put into that.
Man.
People can do it. They just need to try harder.
Not only try harder, it's like these studios are only adept at like doing 2D stuff. Like, okay, people bring up the 3D Berserk, but that was bad for like completely different production reasons. I found out recently that it's like, yeah, no, not even a 2D team would have been able to save that. Fun fact, the director never worked in anime until that point, so that gives you a look at how bad that production was.
Yeah, that one's just kind of out there. Also, thank you, Jack Price, for the super. All the talk of black characters in Japanese media, and homie never brought up Barrett or Saz from Final Fantasy. Wholesome single dads. For some people, black people don't like Barrett. That I found. Something about like he's like generic black man because of the ARM canon or something. I'm like, I don't get your complaint.
I've never seen that in anything. What?
I've seen it sometimes.
I have. It's not common, but like.
Same time I've seen like where people will get pissy with Static Shock because he's a black man with electric powers.
That's okay. I can understand the argument of like how most modern black superheroes only mostly have electric powers. That's an actual complaint, but a guy just having electric powers is nothing really to write home about. Like even Miles, they like gave him electric powers, and it's like, all right, what are we doing? He didn't even have electric powers. Did you just want him to stand up from Spider-Man? Couldn't have come up with something different. It just had to be electricity. Oh my gosh.
All right, chat. I have found somebody for us to raid into.
No, I sent you a video. I sent you a video right before we leave.
Fine.
You can share with chat too.
I don't know what you show. What the fuck is this intro?
Just showed up in my feed.
I learned this in America, young Midoriya.
What the? How am I seeing the back from the front?
Brace yourself.
He's picking up speed.
I hate you, Kendra. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Listen. You showed me the curse thing when we first started. I must repay the favor. I've never done stuff like this. I had to show it to you.
I don't even know what's wrong with you, honestly. I don't think you can be saved. Well, chat, I was gonna send you to the cute one-eyed lolly VTuber, but I am not allowed to raid them. And then I found somebody else to raid, and I'm apparently not allowed to raid them either.
You're not allowed to raid this person or that person or that person and 50 other people along the line.
Yeah. I'm just not allowed to raid anybody. Also, there's a billion people. Valkyrie is streaming in the VTuber tag right now. Fuck you, Valkyrie. You're not a VTuber.
Oh, that's great.
It's a hard time to find people in my time zone.
Oh, let's see.
You know what? Maybe we just send you to this person and can't raid them either. I just can't raid anybody on YouTube. Fuck. I'm not raiding Valkyrie. Fuck that lady.
You don't want to give it. You want to give it to the streamer?
No,
Ding.
that's not happening. Ooh, can I maybe do this person?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, their thing is super weird. I can't. I'm not doing that. You've got a really annoying voice changer. You can keep that one to yourself.
When you insulted the voice, and you know what? No, I'm not going. I'm not going there.
Yeah, we're not doing that. You know what, chat? Maybe we don't raid nobody tonight. I can't find anybody. I can send you to a random Japanese person.
Listen, this is so fine. It's fine.
That's the best I could do.
Listen. Someone in this chat needs to catch up on their Japanese lesson. Just send them. Not no raid Shadow Legends.
My God, they can't raid them either. Maybe YouTube just doesn't like me. I don't know. All right, chat. I'm sending you to some e-thoughts. Have fun. Thank you, Sly Maverick, for the sub or the super chat, by the way. That says thanks for the stream. You guys have a good one. I could Urka the phase connect. if you would like.
Yeah,
Here,
fine
chat,
by me.
before we go, Face Connect or random Japanese VTuber that does not speak English. I will 1 for Face Connect, 2 for random Japanese VTuber that does not speak English. I'll give you a minute to decide. Or e-thoughts. Yeah, e-thoughts. Sorry. They do have 3D models. They do have the e-thoughts do have 3D models.
Was it the e-thought? Send it to the e-thoughts. Threes for ease.
And which Face Connect girl? It's Urika. She's playing Dispatch. Chat is saying random Japanese VTuber.
Listen, somebody's got to catch up on their lesson. You go.
I'm not sure I can because I keep trying to find one and I keep getting hold, I'm not allowed to raid into them.
Dang.
So chat, you might be getting the e-thoughts tonight. Are the e-thoughts actually femboys? I'm the only femboy you're allowed to watch, chat. Legally required. But bye, chat. Be good. We'll see you guys later. I am streaming some other ideas later this week, but I don't want to tell you. Thank you, Nasco. Read your Twitch chat, dummy. I try and read. I have the chats like combined, so I see them. I don't need like somebody to raid on Twitch though. I need somebody to raid on YouTube. Is the idea. But you guys be good. I'll see y'all later. Nope. I have I might be reacting to like a really long stream later. That's gonna be garbage, but you guys are gonna like it. Bye everybody.
Bye.